The opinions expressed of this show are for entertainment purposes and should not be misconstrued or interpreted as fact. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
So fresh and we do this shit daily. Styles unpredictable, you love it when we say it. We be pubbing this way, every cab in the country, boy, motherfucking fresh shit coming your way. And there's no intermission, cause we dishing up games. So spark up and listen up, not for the week. And we not with the feed, if you're not a low bagger, stop and retreat. We gonna get you high, so here we go. Never get it twisted, Pub Sports Radio.
Welcome to the Sesh, Medicate Monday, presented by Pub Sports Radio.
Where the real ones reside. Salute to the ladies, gents, and D-gents for tuning in. It's all love. I'm your guy, Dutch Boy Fresh.
And I'm Daby Cabman, trying to hold off that first cough. You know the deal. It's cool if you don't smoke, but here on a Medicate Monday with me and my guy, Dutch Boy Fresh, on Pub Sports Radio, it's a lot fucking cooler if you do. So if you're going to, go ahead and roll up that plane, stuff that snapper in the bong, load that bolt piece, and drop your strains in the chat. I want to see what you guys are smoking on today. I got a couple strains we'll go over, but drop those strains, man. We want to see what you guys are puffing on. Shout out to Jeff Slaughter, the Don, the OG of Pub Sports Radio, guys. We got no channel without Jeff Slaughter, man, holding it down in San Antonio, Southtown 101. Thanks to you, Jeff Slaughter, for putting us up here. But most importantly, you guys in the chat, man. I see Big Daddy Boom, Chappie Funk, Old E, Tyler Flowers. I like that. Abel A, Big Daddy Boom. Man, everybody, Domo, everybody rolling in. Thank you guys. Hit that like button, share the video, get it out. And let's have a special Medicate Monday, man.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Shout out to Wine Time Sports in the building. Good to see you, bro. Fresh off of walk-off wagers. Another edition of walk-off wagers with our boy Spoon Dog, Spoony Bets on Sundays, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. right out here on the fresh side. Our boy Wine Time Sports and the entire Pub Sports crew break it down. I hear some type of echo in the background. I don't know what that is. It's weird. I hear it though. What's going on?
Can everybody in the chat let us know if you're getting an echo? Because I don't hear it, which means it might be me. Big Show's fixing our screen right now.
Something in the back, like your phone or something on volume. I'm hearing like almost like something. All right, it's gone now.
You hear the birds outside? My window's open, so I don't hotbox my whole house too much.
No, not the birds chirping. I don't hear the birds. I love hearing them birds chirp. Shout out to Mr. Heat. And we got a fully loaded show, and we're going to move pretty quickly to start off. We're going to go rapid fire with some heavy hitters, and then we're going to vibe the fuck out and talk some shit. We'll get Big Show in the back to get this graphic.
I know. Let's just keep it looking good until we fix it.
Bear with us with that. And
I wish people would stop fucking with our goddamn graphics on our show.
I can't fix it if you keep moving it back, though, Cab.
Oh, my God. Okay.
A big shout out to our guy, DJ Big Boss. That's right. What up, though? Our boy DJ Big Boss. Happy birthday to our guy.
Oh, shit.
LA's finest, the Don of Who Bangin' Sports Talk. A real one. Spent many nights with our boys smoking.
Big
right
Boss
here.
made our first graphic for the sesh, man. Shout out to you, Big Boss.
Yeah, helped us with our first, helped me with a lot of stuff and definitely graced the sesh plenty of times and helped us with our graphics. So happy birthday to the Don of Who Bangin' Sports, our guy DJ Big Boss. Go show him some love throughout the day. And without further ado, let's go to Delaware, man. The family man that cashes, Mr. Motherfucking Cashes. Our boy Razor Sharp Pinks with the Razor's Edge. Let's go.
Here comes the Razor's Edge.
Recognize, motherfucker.
Man, shout out to everybody in the chat. I usually take a shot when I drop a play, but I got to take a shot for the owner, the man, the myth, the legend of Who Bangin', Big Boss. Cheers. Happy birthday, my guy.
Cheers, Big Boss.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Razor Sharp Picks and the entire fam over there. It was Father's Day weekend. And Razor, I know you're short on time, and I try to make it smoother as possible. But hey, man, you know how it goes here on the set, bro. All right, so we're gonna get to the Razor's Edge.
It goes. No
We're
such
gonna
thing.
get to the Razor's Edge. I had nothing to do with it, Razor. All right. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, and you know our boy's the family man. You know, definitely happy Father's Day to our boy Razor Sharp Picks. And we knew about Bryce, we knew about Harper, but I did not know you were the father of 3 little amigos as well. I caught this over the weekend here. You look like you had a nice day out with the family. Do you have the picture, Cap? I mean, look at him. You have two sons. There's 2 Mexican sons.
What the fuck?
How many children do you have, Razor? I did not know this.
Yeah, man, it was a big
looks like
day
your
at
kids.
Delaware Park. I got to meet some celebrities, and man, shout out to the crew.
Bro, I was like 90% sure that dude was like sitting on your knee or something just since your son's in your arm. That I don't know why that looks so much funnier than it is.
Happy Father's Day. I'm telling you, I've seen this and I said, holy shit. Razor got a whole family who didn't fucking know about. Oh, man. Shout out to
Oh, my
Bryce.
God, bro. Your son's bigger than they are.
Yeah, man, it's got to be tough being a jockey, man. They weigh 110 pounds, soaking wet. And they got to be able to handle a 1,000-pound animal, man. So shout out to the jockeys.
Shout out to our guy. I've seen that. I just got.
Boy, I needed a laugh to start the day. That was perfect.
Well, let's get to it, man. Let's put our guy on the big screen. Let's get to the motherfucking money. Our boy Razor Sharp Picks with the Razor's Edge. Let's go.
We'll run the clip.
Here comes the Razor's Edge.
Recognize, motherfucker.
Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the goddamn like button down below. Share the video and subscribe. Coming off an ugly play last week. If you tailed, I apologize as the Marlins got blown out 10-3. And you guys know we're transparent on here, so we talk about the losers as well. But we got a rebound this week, and I got the winner just for you. Cheers!
Let's go to the motherfucking window. Yeah.
We went with the Marlins last week, and they lost us $400. Well, tonight, I'm hitting that same team again for the same amount, according to the Razor's Edge. But all transparency, this is my $500 gambler's first glance. But for records, we keep it as a $400 play. And this is why I'm taking those Miami Marlins money line plus 104. First things first, big reverse line movement in this one. You got 82% of the cash, 75% of the tickets on those Philadelphia Phillies. But let me tell you what the line has done. The Phillies went from minus 130 to minus 125 to minus 120, now minus 115. But the public is hammering them. On the other side, the Marlins opened up at plus 115, dropped to plus 110, plus 105, now sitting at plus 100. All those Miami Marlins. Let's talk about some key trends for this one. You got the Phillies. They're good at home. They are trash on the road. They are 0-5 their last 5 road games. They are 2-8 their last 10 games against the National League. On the other side, Miami's running hot. They are 4-1 their last 5, and they are 6-2 their last 8 games when they play against their rivals, the NL East. Let's talk about Sandy. Let's talk about the Phillies. The Phillies, everyone knows how the Phillies win. It's with the long ball, but that doesn't happen against Sandy. Sandy has had 219 Phillies at bats against Sandy, and they've only hit 4 home runs. They're not hitting the long ball off this guy. If they're going to do it, they're going to have to add single after single after single, and we know that's not how the Phillies play ball. So I'm taking the dog in this one. I'm on the Marlins money line, and I got them at plus 104. That is our $400 Razor's Edge play of the day.
Razor Sharp Picks. No, not scared. Coming right back to the window with the motherfucking Miami Marlins. Razor Sharp Picks. I know you got a lot going on today. We appreciate you. And I do apologize about the technical difficulties. As you see, we still have them going on right now. And yeah, okay. So just please stop. Cab, you're muted, and let's let Razor talk about what he's got going for the rest of the week because he's got these. And we got to get it on.
Appreciate you guys as always. Racing with Razor right here on YouTube. You can find me live. We got 3 tracks that'll be hammering today: Horseshoe, Indianapolis, Parks, and Thistledown, home of the land. Shout out to Ick Snizzle. Join us for horses. We're gonna be popping off at 12:30, and then we got the NBA live stream tonight as well. We'll be covering Game 5. Join me on screen. Join me in the chat. Razor Sharp Picks will be live on YouTube and on Kick. Appreciate you guys as always, and I'll tune in the rest of the show, and I'll see you next week.
Hell yeah, Razor.
Here comes the Razor's edge.
Recognize, motherfucker.
Outside of the technical difficulties, what a beautiful fucking Medicate Monday with you guys in the chat, man. Thank you guys for showing up. Hope you're sparked up with us. We are rolling a little quick here at the beginning because we got another person already in the wings who has been waiting that's got limited time to bring you their action. And after they bring you your action, we're going to hit the brakes, hit the joint, talk a little bit about the NBA finals, the NHL finals. But real quick, Dutch, I'll let you intro our next guy. We got to keep it moving.
Big hundo. Our boy Cons Klips to the motherfucking window. Let's go.
That shit always gets me high, bro.
Yes, sir. What up? Medicate Monday. Happy Monday, I guess, if that's what you call it. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Let's get to it, bro. It's fucking hot. It is super hot out here. It's even hotter.
Son, I see you, man. It's switching out there in Indiana, huh?
Yeah. Literally, it could be snowing tomorrow, bro. You get a little bit of everything here in Indiana. Super hot. So I'm going to get to it. First bet, we're going to the NBA. Indiana Pacers plus 9.5 playing OKC. I see the same line that we had for game 1. Don't be surprised if Indiana's live to win this game. Indiana coming off a loss. I like their chances here, but I just think it's too many points. I think they can win the game, but I definitely believe they cover. They're good on the road. They've been good on the road all playoffs long. So, again, maybe sprinkle the money line. I'm not going to touch it. I'm playing the 9.5 at minus 110. Short card this week. My next play is a smash play of the week. It is on UFC Fight Night, Azerbaijan, Baku. Saturday, I'm on Ignacio Bahamondes, minus 113. He's fighting Rafael Fiziev in the co-main event. He's got a lot of reach and height on Fiziev. Fiziev coming off of the loss to Justin Gaethje here a few months back. I like this prospect, bro. Ignacio Bahamondes. He trains with the former champ Bilal Muhammad in Chicago. And I think he's going to give Fiziev the fight that he wants to have. They're going to stand and bang. Bahamondes has grappling upside as well. So give me Ignacio Bahamondes. Anybody that tailed the parlay I gave out a couple of weeks ago on the Edmonton Oilers to win the championship, I currently have 13 units that I could win back off this series. So I'm finding a way to hedge. Not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I will post it on my Twitter if I do end up doing it. The line for the Florida Panthers in this next game is minus 143 was what I was seeing. Not much you can do with that. So I'll be looking at it and trying to figure out a way to at least get my money back on the 3.5 units I have invested. If not, make a little money either way. That's all I got for today. The action is going to come to a drastic slowdown after the NHL finals and the NBA finals. Good news. We got less than 70 days until college football. Ready to get home today and open up the Steel college football Yeah, the college football preview.
All you gotta say preview. Fuck
The
the word
preview.
Phil
Yeah,
Steelers all you
there you go.
say, but gotcha. We got you.
Yeah, ordered that the other day. It just come in the mail today, so I can't wait to get home and Pete Mode, see what he's talking about. But I've already been digging into college football, and I can't fucking wait, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's all I got for you today. Hit the motherfucking like button, retweet the show. Love you guys. Kong them out.
Our guy out there cooking for you guys while he's cooking because of the heat, man. Much love to Kong. If y'all been paying attention, whether it's the parlay, I mean, I know everybody bets different, and I know he has more action than some, but goddamn, he's been hot, especially on Medicate Monday for us. So be paying attention. Dutch, we still have one other person backstage with us, but like I said, we can hit the joint. Maybe I don't know if he's smoking. I don't know if he's smoking.
Yeah, go ahead. Marlins plus 104. Kong's gets out the pay from our boy Razor Sharp Picks. And then
Stop moving.
Huh?
Stop moving.
And then Kong's, you can see me moving?
Yes.
You see me moving? All right.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Look, we got some.
Real quick, though. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. We're gonna be polite today. Look at this. Look at us being nice to you. You go.
No,
ahead.
before I get too high and don't give out my guy a shout out. Shout out to Star Child, man. Good to see him in the chat. Got the day off.
I was about to do the same thing.
Reached out to me, DM the other last week with them Pacers. It's good shit, man. Good shit. Pacers money line. Shout out to Klips coming with the Pacers 9. We're gonna talk about that motherfucking game. Last week I was on the show. I went 2-0. We had a rough week on the show. Me and Daby Cab pretty much were the only ones. I think.
I went 2-0. It's hard for me to call it a rough week, bro. I mean, I went 2-0. You went 2-0.
Yeah. On the show though, as we didn't have the best.
Other people struggled, but I mean, I don't bet other people's bets. Hopefully, you guys did good.
But you're only good. I did go 0-3 in Game 4. Which was amazing to me. We'll get a little more into that. But can you get the format up or no?
I can try, but I'm gonna fuck it up. Big Show, you want to do it for us? Dutch does it. I don't know which one of the things we press to get into the boxes. That's what I don't know. Not that one. Come on, guys. You ready to see a bunch of different faces? Oh, not that one. It's not that one either. I don't know which one he presses to get in there, if I'm being honest. Dutch. It's none of them. It's none of them. See, I don't know why he does it. They leave us dick in hand for the sesh on Mondays because everything kind of comes to a halt. And we get up on the Monday when a lot of people are struggling because we want to be here with you guys in the chat, man. I love these Medicate
Big
Mondays.
Show. Well, it's the Big Show. It's big show tonight. Big Show. Come on, man. Help us the fuck out, man. I spend time on that fucking format. Our boy T spends a lot of time on it. Let's get it up there, man. And plus, I'm high as fuck. I don't want to have to.
Oh, hold on. There's more below. Maybe it's one of these, dude. It's so much.
But shout out to Red Mob in the building.
Look
at Big Show says Jesus. There we go.
That was me. But is this right? Y'all like it in the chat? You let us know, bro. I was just thinking, Dutch, as I saw Kong's intro, right? You guys know that we got some of the dopest fucking intros. And they come from the sesh. I'll give Dutch his props, man, whether you're talking about Double Up with Mills, whether you're talking about Kong's intro. Well, Stackzz didn't come from here, but Stackzz is dope too. But we got some dope intros, man. Somebody comment after the show and go on a streak. Start winning some bets. And then let us make you an intro for the sesh. But you got to get hot first. That's what I want. I want to make an intro for somebody like Star Child or somebody in the chat. But in order for us to do that, you got to start commenting and give us some bets that win. So comment below after the show.
Yeah, get you a dope ass intro.
Yeah,
that's dope. I like that. We might have to talk about that again in an hour and a half though, because we'll probably forget about it.
Oh, it just hit me. So yeah, I was just thinking about it.
Shout out to Spoon Dog in the building though. Good to see you, my man. The other half of Walk Off Wagers right here on Pub Sports Radio. Good to see you, my man. Spoon's a real one too. Knows how to show support. You get support back, and that's what we like, man. That's what we like. And shout out to our guy Spoon, making moves too, making moves in the industry. Ain't even been doing it that long. I see you, on Kyle, the big man show. out there doing things. So be sure to
shout out Spoons.
Yes, be sure to support Morgan Spooner, aka Spoon Dog. Follow him, like, retweet his shit. And the guy knows baseball, man. Knows his shit. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Something
speaking of knows his shit, man, he's on the Phillies. And I tell you what, I had 2 bets for Wake Up and Get Money that I was trying to decide which one I want to give out, what I want to talk about. One of them was Phillies. You heard what the Razor's edge was, right? I didn't want to put those vibes out there, but he's directly on the other side. Spoon and I, bro, I like that kid coming out for his the Phillies on the mound. We'll get back into it later, but Spoon, I think I'm with you on that Phillies game.
Yeah, Kong's on the Pacers 9.5. I don't. We're gonna break that game down in detail, but I think this might be the one game where I wasn't feeling Indiana game 2. And I'll be honest with y'all. I might, I gotta play in this game. It might surprise you. And it's not OKC, but I'm not feeling Indiana. I'll just tell you that. I don't think I could lay 10, but this might be. Everyone was on Indiana everyone was on OKC first quarter, first half in game 4. It didn't cover. I think it covers tonight pretty easily, in my opinion. Full game.
I got thoughts on this game when we break it down. I'm going to wait there too. I'd be doing all right now if I was giving out my bets. I don't want to start giving out bets in the NBA, but I'll break it down with you today on this one.
Well, let's get down. Yeah,
let's stay on format, but I'm with you.
As you see, our guy LJ from H-Town. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you, man. LJ, I love you, man, but don't be tagging me with that one motherfucker, man. I can't stand that motherfucker, man. Hey, I seen this shit pull up on my page. I didn't look at my phone for the rest of the day, LJ. Hey, you my man. So LJ's H-Town's finest. Best bet OKC first half. See what I'm saying? I just said tonight might be the night. And our boy Texas finest comes in. H-Town's finest comes in and gives us the goods. OKC first half. Hope you happy belated Father's Day to you, my man. LJ and the fam. Let's go.
We're gonna get into it. Swish.
Okay, game 6, Indy wins games. I mean, did Swish just kind of just?
Nah, you don't go into it. Strain of the day. God damn it, strain of the day. We're gonna break the whole game.
My mind. Did he just read my mind? He's definitely in the same rotation. Yeah, it's about that time. The strain of the motherfucking day.
Strain. Got it. I'm gonna have to find Mr. Exotic's video. So while I'm finding this one, I got it already. When you're ready.
Yeah, man. And this is compliments of our boy. All right, Burbank, California. Our boy, Sweaty Butcher, Mr. Exotic.
Yeah.
Strain of the day. Jamba. Gelinade times Thin Mint Cookies times Z. 7-day flour organic soil. Entropy Farms.
Not gonna lie, that's some beautiful fucking flour, man. I want to know what you guys are smoking on in the chat. Drop your strains so we can highlight them and put them up, man. I just showed you guys on Twitter this one.
Mr. Exotic is. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Hold on, let's see if it'll focus. It'll focus. Sometimes it will. Focus, camera. You got it. It did it earlier. Great. I'm gonna keep trying. What are you smoking on, Dutch?
I got that. I got the fucking chemical cookies and orange pop. I don't know what the fuck's up in my life. This shit's. I'm a big fan of both of them. Honestly, both testing at like 30%.
There we go.
There we go. I'm gonna fix this light. Play Mr. Exotic's intro for him. Give him his love for taking time and doing straight on the day. Shout out to Sweaty Butcher. Up all night. Support our boy.
Yeah, and also shout out to Prime Cut, man. If you got it today, drop it in the chat so we can highlight it. Drop your action, drop your strains, guys. Mr. That's what this is what I like to be able to do, is when I can just go through and fucking highlight different people with tons of fucking strains right there, man. Shout out to you guys in the chat. I see the citrus runts. Oh, Abel, I'm gonna ride with you again, man. Let me know, Abel. Drop a bet in the comments after the show for today, and I'm gonna ride with you again, Abel. I'm gonna give you another chance at that 2-5 because you're my dude, man. Citrus runts in there. Grape Payday, Dutch, Blue Nerds.
Yeah, we got a lot of good ones in there.
Yeah, Cookies Orange Sickle. Burning Rubber #2, crossed with the Straw Dog and a Sour D. Man, somebody had an original Sour Diesel the other day, Chappie. I was like, man, this shit's rare, man. I'm not a huge Sour Diesel guy, but to see the original strain was cool again. Swish said he's got that Super Haze, man.
I didn't know that, bro, because my shit's off. My light just went out. I don't know why. I just
can't even tell the difference.
No, now you lying.
I mean, it's not bad.
Okay, cool. All right, as long as we're all right.
Yeah. Animal face, bro. We love that animal face pipe. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, animal face. There we go. There we go. Got a lot of motherfuckers smoking good in the chat. And it's about to be playing number 2. The first joints last. There we go. Animal face. The first joint lasted 32 minutes. Let's see how long this one lasts, which is pretty good for not having any wax in this bitch. You know what I mean? So we're rolling baseball bats up. We vibing the fuck out. We've already got 2 plays out. The Marlins plus 105 from the Razor's Edge, and we got Klips with the Pacers plus 9.5. You will get the freshest look from your boy today, and you also get the wake up and get money. We got our guy Stackzz on deck. Billy the motherfucking Kid will probably slide through. We're gonna get the Wam Talk edition. And
our guy Ricky Bobby said he got the papaya fuel rolled up in the car waiting for a break. Ain't that a beautiful thing, my guy? Shout out to you, Ricky Bobby.
That's the best feeling, you know, like
yeah.
You got it rolled up. You know what I mean? Like I did that yesterday because I can't smoke at the pool, right? Now they started hating on your boy, right? At the pool. So I smoked 2 joints, like fast joints before I left. Got as loaded as possible, load up the cooler with drink, and got the shit to grill, right? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna roll one more joint and have it just ready to rock and roll. And that was a beautiful feeling, knowing that I had it just sitting there waiting for me right when I got to the
bro.
grill.
This ain't real, bro. People, I swear to God, we got some fucking weird ass shit, bro. Stop it, bro.
Yeah, man. Aubrey, you out here on the West Coast? Where you at, Aubrey? Where you at? Voodoo Ranger in the building, like in same game parlay.
I'm gonna hold up 2 of the strains you guys got right here, man. And then I got some fucking.
We got SGA 30 points. We got SGA under 46.5 points, rebounds, and assists. OKC money line plus 270. Little same game parlay. Tonight's one of those nights to do. Definitely enjoy one of those, Voodoo. Good luck with that, my friend. And Shay's been getting his at will. Let's go though. But you know, real quick, we're gonna give y'all a little action before we go to a little action here.
Well, that was the most fun I think I've had going through the strains, bro. You guys lit the chat up with strains, man. I think it's funny because we say it at the top of the show, Dutch. If you don't smoke, it's cool. But like, obviously, if you're here at this part of the show, you fucking probably do, man. And you guys just lit the chat up.
Look at Julio Villa with the hood candy and the jungle ruts. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, lit it up, bro. Lit it up.
Like, I don't think people really understand, or maybe they do because they are dropping them at me and Cap. Like, one of our favorite things to do is not only interact with but read the strains. You know what I mean? Like, you know what's better is when you hand me the joint that you're smoking and you tell me what it is, and that'll eventually come. You know, but until then, just let me know, friend. Let me know. But yeah, man, big shout out to everyone in the chat. If you can take a moment, go to Pub Sports Radio. At Pub Sports Radio on Twitter, all right? It's very easily, and you retweet the show live. It helps us out. Me and Cap will give away $50 if we get 150 live or 150 likes.
Bro, I want to do it so bad. We've gotten close.
We'll away $50. We kind of took a step back, but you know what? We appreciate.
We got over 120 on the last show likes. It's just 150 of them live that's a number, man. But you guys can do it. If everybody shared this with one person and they clicked in, we'd hit the 150 live. We'll give the 50 away right now.
Yeah.
And then you can put it on the wake up and get money or the Stackzz play of the day, and you'll cash again.
It's real simple. So, this week has been a lot going on. We try, if you have Twitter, you definitely probably have seen this once or twice. Now, Cap kind of flooded me with these.
I can't stop.
I just was laughing for probably about 30 minutes, and my wife's like, "What the fuck is so funny?" Well, let's just say Bigfoot is on one. This motherfucker is on one. He got some guy running around with Yeti, but it's a little addition of Bigfoot. And these are two of the ones that I believe me and Cap found, quite humorous.
I've watched at least 80 of them at this point. I'm not even fucking kidding, but here we go.
So she just said her name used to be Kyle. I respect it, just wasn't ready to meet the extra fork on the first date.
Just got to third base, turns out it was bigger than mine. Fuck that, I'm out.
I ain't even mad she had one. I'm mad it had veins. Bro, it winked at me.
What's funny too is because I could see backstage, we could see Dutch's reaction, but I could see Stackzz, bro, and he was just shaking his head, not laughing. But then on the last one, he fucking fell out laughing.
Dating. Now we should probably that's dating in 2025. Yeah. That's the title of that. That's Bigfoot dating in 2025. The last one, I believe. What's this last one,
bro? I don't know which one of them. Oh, okay. You picked up this one. They're all funny, bro. You can watch. There's so many. This one's great.
This one's the one I thought was the funniest. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Boys, they fucking got me. Apparently, I need a green card to vlog in this country. They said I'm getting shipped back to fucking Mexico. I'm not even from Mexico.
I kind of like this place.
I fucking love him, bro. How do you know?
Freaking awesome.
Boys, they fucking got me.
Boys, they fucking got me. Apparently, I need a green card.
Boys, they fucking got me. That's an AI generated voice too, bro. We're fucking screwed, dude.
Oh,
We're
man,
screwed.
that shit's hilarious. Oh man! Shout out to Swish in the building. Shout out to TC. Just my 2 cents. Good to see you. Old E holding us down, man. Able A, that shit was hilarious, man. That shit is hilarious.
There was one this morning where he was like, "Shout out to the Huz," and he was with some fucking chicks. And then at the end, he gets chlamydia, and he's like, "It fucking burns!" And he's running through the woods, bro. I can't. They're just flooding my fucking phone now.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. That last one, when you sent me a lot of them, and I watched that last one. I was rolling, bro. I was like, this shit, I'm sending them this shit. This one's actually hilarious. But
they fucking got me.
Yeah,
I'm not even from that place.
Boys, they fucking got me. Apparently, I need a green card to vlog in this country. They said I'm getting shipped back to fucking Mexico. I'm not even from Mexico.
I kind of like this place.
Anyways, get back to the money.
All right, let's go. Let's go to Pittsburgh, man. Let's go to Pittsburgh. From the way of Augusta, you can find our homeboy throughout the shows here on Pub Sports Radio, whether it's betting with the bag on the weekends with that little motherfucker, Hey Jose, our boy OG Stackzz, Justin McKelvey.
Shit. Gotta press the button too. What up, Stackzz? What's up, bro? Happy Monday. Medicate Monday.
I'm cracking up about that shit. Dutch, Dad, what's up with y'all?
Man, chilling, man. Ready to make some money. You feeling? I know you said you were having a little bit of a migraine earlier. You feeling any better right now?
Yeah, I just gotta work out. I'm gonna work out after the show. That's all I need. Shake this shit off. Long Father's Day.
Hell yeah, bro. Hey, Dutch, I know you can't see backstage. That just reminded me, our guy OG Wam is now backstage as well, bro. So just letting you know if you want to.
Lovely. Thank you for the update, considering I still can't see motherfuckers in the back. Can't highlight the chat. Shout out to Ricky Bobby. You ain't first. You last. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you.
Billy is now back there too. Good, man. We got a crew to break down. We got to break this NBA Finals game down.
Beats. Yeah, man. We got it. Stackzz, how was the weekend, my man? You had a long Sunday, you said?
Very. She ended like 3:30 my time this morning.
Wow. Love
it. It was all love, though. I got grandbabies now, and then my pops came through, so it was all love. No problems, everything cool. I'm just too old for that all day, all night partying type shit.
Right. Well, let's go. Let's get to it, man. Stackzz money. Put them on the big screen. Let's get to the money. Let's get to the money, man.
Hell yeah, bro. Sorry. You got you.
No, you all right.
You got me producing again.
You smoking yet?
I mean, not officially. I smoked yesterday because it was Father's Day. But
I'm gonna run your clip one more time, and we're gonna.
But I ain't smoking though.
No.
I'm gonna start back up officially Saturday. It's my birthday, so.
Hey, bro, quitting the cigarettes don't mean shit if you wrap it in tobacco. Okay, so you gotta wrap it in this.
No, I'm just not gonna do nothing but smoke. I'm not gonna do edibles. I'm not gonna smoke cigarettes. I'm just gonna drink and smoke blunts.
No, that's tobacco. Smoke this.
No, I'm smoking blunts. That's why I had to detox myself off the cigarettes.
I got you, bro. I got you.
It gotta be one or the other. I can handle just blunts. I just can't handle blunts and menthol cigarettes.
For real.
And then go play basketball. I got two plays for y'all. I was only gonna give y'all one. I got two plays for y'all. One in association, one in baseball. Stackzz play today. Number one is SGA over 6.5 assists plus 107. I love this play personally. I think it's gonna be back and forth type game. Not official. I think the Pacers gonna cover. But last time at home he had 8. Last game against the Pacers in the end he had 0, no assists. You got to facilitate. You got to be the boy out here tonight. Give me 7 assists. I'm going to ladder it probably to 10, but I love this play over 6.5 plus 107. And in baseball, I'm going to Jose Altuve over 1.5 bases minus 105. He's 9 for 22. What'd you say?
He's starting to swing it, Stackzz. I noticed that.
Yeah, he is. And he's 9 for 22 off a dude with 5 extra bases and 2 bombs. So I love him in this spot. Over 1.5 bases minus 105.
He went on a little streak there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's got like, I'm not going to add it all up. But yeah, I would imagine he's hitting, because I look at so many numbers. If you look at his last 10 days, I'd be willing to bet he's just over 300. He's starting to bring that average up. I mean,
yeah, he go up and down. Plus, I like him in this spot, and he on the road, so he's gonna get all of his at bats. We might get like 4 or 5 out of him. Definitely gonna get 4, but might get 5 out of him.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Like his numbers against him, I love it.
I love that, man. I do like that play a lot, man. I'm gonna tell you on the Altuve. I like that.
Oh.
Shout out to Jason here in the building. Lucky.
Fuck.
Man, I don't know why you ran that shit yet. I was trying. What the fuck's going on here?
I thought I had it.
I don't like being that close to you, bro. What the fuck was that? That was a little awkward.
I thought I had it.
Where's Stackzz at?
I think he left, bro. Maybe I shouldn't have.
was like, what the fuck, you brown?
I don't know if he left or his thing was
why
frozen.
you running so much? I was like,
If it was you, I would have left him on screen. But since it's not you, I took him off.
I wasn't. I was like, you don't run it. Yeah, I wanted to ask him about AB before he left. Trigger happy over there pressing buttons and shit.
Bro, I'm trying so hard to smoke this.
Shout out to Stackzz though.
And do the button clicking, okay?
I know. Stackzz, he played your music way too soon. Shout out to Stackzz though. Came through, gave us the over 6.5 assists, and Altuve over 1.5.
It wasn't a get off screen.
Well, why the fuck did you play it then?
I was taking him off big screen. I played it because I was taking him off big screen.
You gonna play out his shit, homie.
Anyway, shout out to everybody. You know we can go to Cali now, though, right? And start talking baseball. We can slow down.
I was gonna ask Stackzz about his, his fellow Pittsburgh guy, but we'll hear we'll hear it in the chat. And we're gonna go to California. California's finest, the underboss of Who Banging Sports. You can find him talking the association Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday with your boy right here, Bobano, and Ski with the OG crew. My friend, your friend, Wam motherfucking Band with the Wam Talk. Let's go.
Need to talk to you. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
Hey, if he play my damn intro and outro 3 times, I'm out of here too. Goddamn it!
All right, bro.
Shout out
Thanks for coming, Wham.
Don't love you to death, bro. Shout out to Justin,
here,
bro. People, shout out to the people. Shout out to Swiss. Shout out to Jason, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Hell yeah, happy to be here. Yeah, man, happy to be here, bro. Haven't been here in a minute, bro. But it's just like we haven't left, bro. We back at it. You already
we're always here, and it's a Monday ritual, man. Anytime we don't have the sesh on Monday and we don't sit here and get high, I don't know, my week don't feel right, bro. I love getting high with you, with Dutch, with the chat, man. And that Big Show clip, that kind of made me happy too earlier. I'm not gonna lie.
Was that the one with the gorilla that I hopped in? I had hopped in on when y'all was going off. That shit is funny, bro. I think the AI right now is out of pocket.
Did you see both of them or just the second one?
I actually be watching the Trump ones, bro. The Trump AI ones. The Trump
that's the ones I be like. The California ones.
Yeah. I haven't even seen them. I didn't know they were doing that. Oh, wait, no, you sent me one, Dutch. You
gotta go straight to the comments, bro. One of the comments that I read, it was like, I showed this to my grandma. She wouldn't even believe that it's fake. She thought it was cool. That shit's so funny, dog.
Kanye West walking around. They got the government acting cool. This shit is hilarious, man. Shout out to True Teller, Textiles in the building. We got Mills MMA locker room in the building. Good to see you, my man. Yeah, I did see that late though, Kong. I gotta send in the format. Anything you want to send in, bro? I think I got something though. You send in though for sure. I gotta get T to load it up on Sundays, bro. So, and I be getting fucked up on Sundays, so I send it in kind of early. But yeah, that was crazy. Kong sent in a clip. I don't know if y'all seen it. Like 4 or 5 little ass children. No one's probably older than 3 hitting a blunt. The mama's just like, all 4 hit the blunt. I didn't even know if we should actually show that.
No, we can't show that.
I think Cal would be like, I would instantly be like, what the fuck, Dutch?
We're not going to show children getting intoxicated.
If I was Cab, I would be like,
we would deserve to be canceled. Yeah, we would deserve to get canceled after that.
What the fuck? I mean, and what's crazy is Dutch really doesn't even know. Like, there actually is a disconnect. Like, is it okay to show this? Like, he don't get it.
No, I didn't send that shit in. I had a feeling, but I was also like,
I had a feeling. That's my point. He said, I had a feeling.
I had a feeling.
I had a feeling.
Hello, black eyed pea ass motherfucker talk about he had a feeling.
Man.
I got a feeling.
I was like, why ain't you trying to because it's too late, first of all. And I don't even think we showed these little motherfuckers hitting the plane like that, bro. They was hitting a little Swisher Sweet, like it was like, she's like, here. And the little motherfucker was like, and then it went from a 4-year-old to a 2-year-old. And then it went from a 2-year-old to like a fucking 8-month-year-old. I was like, God damn. Fuck that. Say the motherfucker.
And you had a feeling we shouldn't show it.
Why are you fucking
I had a feeling
pointing
this
the finger at me? You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here. Shout out to everyone holding us down. Though, let's hit the like button. Let's run it up. Shout out to the big show in the back. We got Wam Talk. We got plays to give out. We got plays given out.
Do you know how many times I had to tell Dutch if somebody dies, we're not showing the video? Wham.
Man, I ain't mad at him.
Ram was part of a lot of those. He kind of likes those ones. He used to come just to see what kind of
likes
those on the show. Yeah, he does, bro. He's like, this one. You know, let me give a detailed breakdown on this motherfucking guy. Yeah,
Man, shout out to everybody in the chat though. Somebody said shit's getting out of hand. What's crazy is how the fuck did we stay exactly on the topics today, Dutch? Even though shit's getting out of hand, we literally went right down it. Shout out to us, bro. We missed Wake Up and Get Money, but that was because we had a time constraint. But every other topic,
we already planned to wait. You know, we're waking up, we're getting money, but you're gonna get to wake up and get money later in the show, right?
Yeah.
But we're definitely waking up. We got money with Razor's Edge, Collins Klips, Stackzz, and now we're about to get money with Wam Talk. Wham, you see AB man, Mr. Kumbaya. You see this motherfucker, bro? I mean,
I get the story. And I don't want like the Twitter. Does anybody know like what the fuck is going? Is that all I got? AB.
Oh, I was tapped in when he did the shit. I guess he was trying to say that somebody jumped him, right? They lied and said somebody jumped him, but he just went and they was jumping somebody. They was jumping somebody, I guess. Like him and his people was jumping somebody, and then Overkill, this idiot, go get the burner and start shooting at the nigga like it's not
during the fight or after.
It was I think the fight was still going on. I think there were still fights going on, or it could have been after.
Possibility or no?
Yeah,
so
AB done. He out of here.
Yeah, they saying that he you know, someone tried to steal his chain or something. That's why. But
Yeah,
I guess what's happening is this motherfucker took the security guard's gun off of his hip and shot at someone. And I guess
that's the whole reason you fucking have the. Oh wait, like not his security guard, just a security guard.
That I don't know the details, but he definitely took.
That is fucking wild.
Security guard's gun opposite. Now it was at that Aiden, whatever the fuck dude.
Aiden Ross. Yeah, Aiden Ross.
And this when this first story broke out, it was kind of like, damn, AB kind of, oh, you ain't no punk. But no, he's just a crazy motherfucker, bro. Is what it is.
Overkill, though. They was jumping one person. They was jumping one person, and then
you don't need a gun for that.
This motherfucker make a fake allegation that somebody snatched his chain, but like didn't nobody.
So that was
cap. Yeah, it was cap. It was he made some shit up because he overkill. He crazy as fuck. And he wanted to overkill the situation and got the gun. Like, you already was fighting this dude, but they couldn't pack him out good enough because the dude was staying on his feet and shit. So he didn't really get packed out enough. But
you got paid security. But hey, look, do you got the second pick up? There should be two picks. There should be one more. This is what he's doing. Why he's wanted.
I was gonna say,
he got time to do this. He's not wanted for attempted murder.
Well, this is what he post that. Listen, this is what I'm about to say. The good news is, Dutch, that's hilarious that's the other pick. The good news is, even if he does get cooked and go away, since it's not him who runs his X account and socials, we're still going to get posts from AB. Don't worry. He'll magically somehow be able to post.
Put that picture up one more time, the second one. So he posted this like a day. Yeah, right. And I do want to say, you know, it is DJ Big Boss's birthday. It's also Tupac's birthday, and that is a Tupac graphic, right? So, hey, shout out to the Don of Banging once again.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pac.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
You can't see backstage, so I have to tell you this. We have another guest back there sitting in Southtown 101 live from the studio. I can go ahead and introduce him. What'd you say?
Who is it?
Hold up. It's Jose. It's our guy, Jose.
Why the fuck's he? What the fuck?
I don't know, which is why I figured we should ask him.
Why the fuck is Jose here?
That's a rude way to do it, though, Dutch. We don't have an intro for him anyway, so welcome, Jose. What is up? I'm sorry
here,
that
Jose?
Dutch make it so rude.
Hello, everyone. It's nice to see you guys.
Who just put him on big screen? Oh, there you go.
Hello. It's nice to see you all.
This is his show now.
Good to see you too, Jose. Good to see you too, man.
Yes,
That's hard to speak with. I tried.
No, it's lovely to see all of you. I'm glad all of you guys woke up, had a lovely Father's Day. I'm glad you all are doing well.
Why in the fuck are you giving off such a weird energy right now? Anybody else getting that vibe? Is Dutch in trouble? Did he do something wrong?
Well, thank you for asking, Cap, because I didn't come on here with any plays. I just came on here because I just wanted to express myself here. It took me about 12 hours to compose my feelings, my thoughts, my emotions.
Shout out to Big Daddy Boom.
And I just can't believe it. I just watched my favorite baseball team, the fucking only fucking team that I have a stupid ass fucking tattoo of now. I have 420 tattooed on me. Shout out to me, 420. Ha ha. But I watched them trade their franchise player for fucking bag of dicks.
Yeah, we just
and maybe a few fucking Doritos bags as well. It's unbelievable that incompetence can reign so supreme and fucking dumb fucks can trade the best players on teams because their feelings get hurt. It is unbelievable to me that we allow this bullshit to happen. And now we have fucking Nico Harrison 2.0 and Craig Breslow. We have a bunch of dumb fucks out there running the Boston Red Sox. But I hope you guys are doing well.
I'm sorry, bro. I actually feel your pain, and there's the energy. Dutch, I wanted him to do the short yesterday, and he just responded with 2 letters, N-O. He didn't fucking say anything else.
Oh, you weren't the only person to ask me, too. I got to ask my mom. I had 17 fucking text messages. Oh, what the fuck's going on? I don't know what the fuck's going on, guys. I'm not running the fucking Red Sox. There's a bunch of slapdicks running the Red Sox.
So are you
fucking take the 10th, one of the top 10 hitters in baseball. You sweep the Yankees. You put them in the fucking dirt because they're ass. And you fucking trade your best player for no reason.
Insane, bro. It's fucking wild that they traded him. And we didn't really, like I said it yesterday, I was like, watch out, Giants, bro. What did the Giants do to fucking deserve him? Like, because the Giants needed hitting. Fucking crazy, Dutch. You know what we're talking about, right?
I would say this. Didn't he have a fucking problem hitting in the first start of the
it was his position. And then fucking turned it on and one of the best players in baseball, Wham. 0 for 19, like fucking 20 strikeouts in those 19 at-bats somehow. Couldn't fucking touch the baseball and became one of the best hitters in baseball. Sure, he was being a little prick and saying, I'm not going to fucking play the field. But you know why? Because the Red Sox told him, put your fucking glove up. We signed this fucking guy to play third base. You don't have to fucking play the field anymore. And when the Red Sox asked again, when a fucking guy's knee blew out, he said, no thanks. I'm fucking a DH because I've been playing great baseball right here. And you know what? Fuck him for that too, because he was a little bitch being a prick because of that as well. And both people can be wrong in this situation, but Craig Breslow, you are a dumb fuck for not being able to scrounge up scraps. Nico Harrison got more for Luka Doncic than fucking what we got for Rafael Devers, and they didn't get jack shit.
They didn't get anything, bro. This is a terrible trade. This is one of the worst.
This is a domestic violence situation where both are fighting back. Luka was just getting abused over there in Dallas, and he's a battered woman when he leaves.
Yeah, he's a fat piece of shit. We all know that he's fat. He's a fat fuck.
Raphael ripped off some chains before he left. He ripped off some chains, and then people feel like they was a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I think that's probably what it was.
Unbelievable.
Jose, you want to give out some action? Or are you good?
I have nothing, Dutch. I haven't looked at the card. I'm not going to look at the card today. I'm not going to watch baseball today because I'm fucking sick of the stupid fucks running my baseball team.
Hey, if we don't got no money, man, you got to go.
We got to clock that, though, Dutch. We need to make a short out of that. That's the Rafael Devers short I wanted yesterday. That shit's going to hit. Watch.
Shout out to Nasty Nate. Speaking of the Red Sox, I've seen him had a great time at the Sox game with his son. Happy Father's Day, homie. And, looked like he had a good time, man. Eating good, drinking good, like he always does. And looked fresh with the sun, too. So props to our guy, Nasty Nate, Mr. Pre-Roll. I don't know what the fuck. I'm definitely going to have to roll me another one. I know that.
Do we really go for 2 hours, bro? I am so high right now. This weed is so strong, bro. I might need to slow down, but at least my bets are already made. That's the good news.
So that'll bring us into a nice leeway. We'll talk NBA trades. Okay, Wham? Let's do it. Now I will say, you know me, you high as fuck, you see shit start going down. I just started coming up with shit, right? But let's talk about let's talk about facts, what's happened. To me personally, I know you're high on Desmond Banks. You shout out to Wham. Wham sees this shit before they're actually like really known good. with the props. These guys were like, man, about a year. He's always like a year ahead of time with these motherfuckers. And he's been on Desmond Bain for a minute. People were late to the party, including myself. But 4 first-round picks, Cole Anthony.
After these back surgeries and shit.
And you get Caldwell Pope, which kind of is the money play right there, right? But come on, man. Bain like you're just gonna say Bain hasn't been. I want to know how many games he's missed in the last 2, and also I do think this is just it's like almost kind of like Rudy Gobert, Mikal Bridges type shit. Like, what is going on here? I know they're gonna be late first round picks because the East is getting better, but God, bro, 4 first round picks and Cole Anthony with Caldwell Pope for 1 Desmond Bain. Talk to me, man.
Grizzlies, they receive Cole Anthony, KCP, championship level KCP, which they need, championship level defense there on that perimeter, which they need. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real, Bain is not a defender. He's a guy that's stretching the floor. He was a 3-and-D guy when we was talking about him back in 2 years ago, like you were saying, Dutch. But right now, after all those back surgeries, I don't think he demands the level of defense. But this is the thing. Now he has help on his defense is going to seem better on the Magic because their team is constructed to have defense. Their problem is that they don't have shooters. That's one of the main things that Ski talks about with the Magic. They don't got shooters right here. So, yeah, they gave up a lot, I think. But one thing about this Magic team is that they got a young core already and our guy Franz Wagner and Paolo. So they just need better. They need way better players around them than KCP and Cole Anthony. I think they definitely get an upgrade in their offense. But like you said, bro, 2 protected first-round pick swaps, right? 4 first-round picks, 16 pick from this year. That's going to happen like in a couple of damn days. They get the 16 picks from this year, unprotected 2026, unprotected 2028, and then the 2030. This shit goes all the way to 2030 there about Desmond Bain. This is what the Grizzlies did. Like, bro.
Right now, I respect our boy Wine Time. Shout out to Little Wham Bam making his appearance. I respect our boy Wine Time, but get the fuck out of here. I mean, are you kidding me? They won this side of the trade. Desmond Bain's nice, bro. Yes, they did. They will be a better team than the Memphis Grizzlies last year. Yes, they did get the best player out of all the guys we mentioned. But 4 first-round picks.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
I mean, these motherfuckers are shopping at the Win right now, bro, paying top dollar, and they can go downtown and get that shit for half motherfucking price. That's what they just did right now, in my opinion.
And he's hurt.
Exactly. I mean, Desmond Bain, it's kind of like doing the AD thing, but not on the level. It's not on the AD Luka level, but it's just minimized and stupidity. You know, I honestly will tell you that. Orlando is trying to make a move, and they got themselves a solid basketball player. But, man, they're fucking making the market ridiculous. That shit is retarded, in my opinion. And I hate to use that word, but that shit is stupid, bro. That was a dumbass trade, in my opinion, one time. It really was. You can't give away 4 fucking first, and you've been muted for the longest, Cap.
Fuck you, bro, for not saying it sooner.
I honestly just noticed, but I had a feeling you've been talking for a while.
Yeah, well, you just said the word you said you don't say, so haha. Anyways, how about
one time I love my guy, but he's in Magic one that side of it. Like, what are we talking about? If we're talking about Cole Anthony and Caldwell Pope for Desmond Bain, you won that trade. We're talking about those 2 players and 4 more fucking first round picks, bro. That's
the first picks are dope. Shout out to our guy Mills, man, Money Mills. He
Mills,
didn't short of it.
And he kind of acted like, I hate to cut you off, Cap, but I wanted to bring that up.
Oh, yeah?
That the Magic didn't fucking give away too much. So he sided with Wine Time, and I was like, bro, good thing I wasn't on this short.
Bro, he somehow rationalized it and brought it all the way around to the fact that Ja Morant was going to go to the Kings, bro. And I we were worried about like getting content out and working, and so I didn't give him too much shit about it. But I was like, man, Ja's not going to Sacramento.
Hey, tell Oklahoma City Thunder that. Right? Who cares about draft picks? That's how they built their team off with draft picks. You know who else on their team? Who else did that? Golden State Warriors. You know,
he just moved.
Doing that right now. San Antonio Spurs. Go ahead, Cap.
He just moved, but our guy Billy was backstage also. He's not there right now. I'm just letting you know he's been there for a while
That's
too.
insane, though. That's insane. Who cares about draft picks? Obviously, the fucking Orlando Magic don't. Obviously, the Minnesota Timberwolves don't. When you give away 4 for fucking Rudy Gobert, who they would try to give away anytime right now. Believe that. So, what I have, Ram, let me throw this at you real quick before we get back to reality, because you know KD is floating around, right? And you know, already know I had said I thought he was going to go to. I think San Antonio is a spot for him. San Antonio is cool, but I don't know why I just have this feeling now that I've heard that Miami's in there. We know Spo's one of the better coaches in the league. I have a feeling if he signs with KD signs with Miami, I have a feeling that they go get Ja Morant. So now you get Ja, Bam, and KD in Miami. I have a feeling. I had that came to me yesterday when I was at the pool, and I just feel it because I know KD Miami's one of those 3. Right. And now Memphis makes that trade. So how the first domino has to fall in effect is obviously KD. If he goes to San Antonio, I could obviously see that. But he says he wants to go to Houston, San Antonio, or Miami. And now Grizzlies making this move. This tells me that they're in rebuild mode. And John needs a relocation. We've talked about that.
He can just go hang out with Cooper Flagg and Kyrie Irving and AD.
I want to hang out with Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they're gonna have to trade. They'll have to trade Cooper Flagg if they want Ja Morant. What do you think about Ja staying in Memphis or on the move, my man?
I think it's kind of clear if you're receiving all these draft picks, you're not trying to win now for Bane. So I think that's kind of an indication that they are going to probably move on with Ja. And I mean, would you rather? Who would you rather have, Bane or Ja right now? Honestly, I'd probably rather have Ja for sure. So there's still no indication that, Ja may be staying long term, but I don't think they're going to build around Ja no more. I think right now they kind of seen how to, and how they seen that that's not necessarily their way of wanting to win. So I think Ja, new location, new scenery, bigger market is going to be best for the NBA as well. So kind of seem like, right now we get these 2 low tier markets right now where people don't really care too much about this finals, I would say. But this is the best, one of the best finals that we done seen in a while, in my opinion. Even there's a little manipulation here and there, but the level of basketball, the level of shot making, level of defense is really phenomenal. So I would say if you think that motherfucking Memphis didn't win this damn trade, you are out your fucking mind. Just as much as you.
Oh, really? You agree with Dutch too? Okay.
Bro, there's no fucking way. 4 fucking first round.
I get it. It's just not the year now.
It's Desmond fucking Bane that's on the back. He have a back problem. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, though, he's gonna look good. It's gonna look a lot better. Their team got phenomenally better because
they're gonna win the NBA Finals with this roster.
They will get out the first round now. That's what I was saying.
They're gonna win the NBA Finals with this roster.
Hey, Dutch, since you're back here, man. So I'm assuming he wants to weigh in because he was listening. So I'm gonna run the intro and let him come in and weigh in with us as well. And then whenever
I don't like not having control of this shit, man. This motherfucker. Who you bringing in now, goddammit?
Bro, when I gotta press the buttons and stuff too, I just gotta go ahead and do it. Shout out to our guy coming in, man. He's been bringing us the goods, but he weighed in on this yesterday. Wants to talk on it. Money Mills, man.
Double up 3 or 4 times. I ain't telling no lies. I just run it up.
Yo, Medicate Monday. What it do? It's only one thing to do on this Monday, and that's motivate and money to make. Shout out to Lil Wam in this mug.
Yeah, you too.
How we feeling, my man? How we feeling? I seen your short last night.
Man, I'm feeling lovely, feeling lovely.
Up the double up, getting love in the chat. Always good to hear the double up. What jersey you got on?
Oh man, it's the old Ron Artest right here, man. You know what I mean? Ron Artest with the 2-3.
That's the type of vibe you're in.
I mean, that was one of my favorite players. You know what I mean? He wasn't the best or anything, but just the type of guy he was, man. He made my top 5 list, man. So
I feel like he got the most out of his capabilities for sure. But most definitely.
No, I was just coming in though. I think Orlando Magic won on that trade, man, because when you look at it, they're not going to be able to, draft a player with the upside of Desmond Bane at that top 16 pick or, even going forward. I think they're going to be a little bit.
Mills, that's absurd to say. How can you say that?
Because now watch this. Desmond Bane is averaging what, 22 points in the league? I don't think there's too many players that you could just pull off of a first-round draft pick and average 22 points in the league after, 4 or 5 years playing in the game. One thing you said, always like holding people correct. Indiana Pacers ain't win shit off draft picks. They drafted Steph Curry, bro, like 7th or 8th, and he fell to him. They drafted Klay Thompson late in the draft at like 20, and Desmond Green was a late draft pick, bro. Indiana definitely, Golden State Warriors definitely didn't do it off draft picks. Draymond, yeah, like they did. And then when they had the number 2 pick, Wiseman. They canned that shit. Who gives a fuck about a draft pick, my nigga?
All right, we all know what the problem was. They shouldn't have got Washington. They should have got LaMelo, and they told LaMelo the night before that he was
talk about a draft pick.
My point. Those 3 guys were draft picks, so that's why they were good. And then they went to the draft and missed on the draft, and that's why they're not good right now. That's my fucking draft picks. They swing and missed on the picks. If they hit like OKC did, you know what I mean? It would be a lot better right now. But
if it ain't a top 10 pick, 9 times out of 10, that first round draft pick ain't gonna really ball. If you're in the top 10, 9 times out of 10, you might find a gem every now and then. But nah, man, how many draft picks the fucking Detroit Pistons had in the first round, and they barely got 2 good players in the last 6 years? Come on now, man. How many draft picks the goddamn Sacramento Kings?
They should have.
I didn't take them off. I didn't do that.
They should have gave up. Oh, you good?
We lost you for a split second.
Oh no, Big Show got mad because I talked about Detroit.
Bro, this shit is fucking wild.
But listen. We could agree to disagree, but the Orlando, in my opinion, they gave away 3 more draft picks than they should have. You give away 1 first-round pick, the 16th pick in the draft, and those 2 players for Desmond Baines.
Dutch, listen to this, though. Watch this, Dutch. Listen to the last couple of draft picks. Nigga, they only hit on 2. They only hit on Paolo Banchero, the number 1 draft pick, and Wagner. Besides that, Jalen Suggs, Isaac, Cole Anthony. The list fucking goes on. Andrew Black. They just drafted Andrew Black and barely gave the nigga minutes. They can't draft for shit. Who gives a fuck about what players Orlando's gonna draft? You seen what they've been doing. Jalen Suggs. Come on now, the list fucking goes on. None of them players I named is probably gonna be on the team next year.
I don't even have you're like making my argument for me. So so I don't even have to say anything, honestly. But do you
what? See, now I know how to do it, Mills. I just gotta have more energy than Dutch, which is a lot of fucking energy. But if I have more than Dutch,
he's literally making my argument for me. He's contradicting himself as he speaks.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
The Orlando Magic drafted players in all the first rounds, and none of them players are shit. All them players that they drafted are not doing nothing, and they ain't even
mediocre making moves. They have to hit on their draft picks, which means draft picks matter. Listen to what you're saying. But do you have action?
Oh, all day. Let's shoot.
Let's go, my man. Let's go.
All right, man. Double. I ain't talking about double mint gum. I'm talking about Chad Holmgren, man. I'm taking him to just get a double in this spot. It's around like plus 120. Yesterday it was at better odds, but this is the thing. He's been able to go over his rebound prop 2 times out of his last series. Before that, he really didn't excel in double digits. Point prop, it's at 14, 15. He's kind of been going right over that and right under that. I guarantee he's getting me 10 points. So I'm going with the double as my most consistent bet that I like out of this card. And then I'm taking him on his points too as well, man. The way Chop plays at home is a little bit different monster. I think he could give me 11 in that first half. So yeah, man, I'm just giving those 2 bets out right there. And then last one's going to be, man. Give me Shohei Ohtani, man. I'm taking him over 2.5 strikeouts, man. It's too low not to go. I don't care if he's only out there for 9 pitches, man. He's giving me them 3 strikeouts.
Whoa. All right, run it.
I like it. Yeah,
double up 3 or 4 times. I ain't telling no lies. I just run it up.
Yo, shout out to our guy Mills. I wonder how many innings Ohtani, like, is it 1 inning, 2 innings? Because it's not going to be many, but if he gets 2, he's getting 3, bro. I'm curious about that pitch count. Anybody in the chat knows, drop it in the chat if you have any idea about Ohtani's pitch count. And on that, Dutch, this is another topic we were going to hit today. So I think this is flowing, as much as it doesn't seem like it, beautifully. How about fucking Ohtani just getting on the mound today? What the fuck? Who saw that coming out of nowhere? Nobody cares.
I think it's so funny, bro. It's been flowing because you've been getting these guys the fuck out of here, bro. You got him out the paint. As soon as you put his thing on, like,
Bro,
damn,
I'm trying, bro. And Dutch is uncomfortable because he likes to be in control, but I don't think, it's good, Dutch. It's okay.
I don't really like it, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, what I was saying about OKC is look at where they're at with the situation now, with having all those first round picks. Anybody would like to be OKC, and then when you hit on your picks, it puts you over the top. So yes, they did get Shea, but with Jalen, didn't they draft Mr. Jalen Williams? Didn't they draft almost every other fucking little solid players on their team? Is my point. But they have. How many fucking draft picks do they have? OKC, to be in OK situation, any team would love to be on it. You got young stars, and you have a fucking case of fucking first round picks. I mean, it's just, they're going to be here for a long, long time. So I definitely think draft picks matter. Ask the Brooklyn Nets if draft pick matter. They gave away their whole team for fucking Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce. And look what happened.
He's going to get about 50 pitches today. They're saying like 1 to 2 innings.
They said 50 pitches. What do you mean 1 to 2 innings? You think he's going to throw 25 fucking pitches in his first inning? He's going to get 3 out of 50. If he's getting 50, we all got to hit that 2.5.
Well, I'm just saying, like that's what I'm seeing from the internet real quick. It's and
real quick to go back on this trade, like in my blast, and then we'll wrap it up. But in my opinion, you don't make a trade like this unless Desmond Baines, like if he goes to LA, like the Lakers, or Desmond Baines to like an OKC, a team like that, you can make these types of trades because he's putting you over the top. This doesn't get them out of the Eastern Conference Finals, in my opinion. And you just gave away your future for Desmond Baines. You know what I mean? So,
man, what's going to happen when the NBA is over? Because I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, this Desmond Baines trade, this is, it's a big trade, but like, to me, Shohei Ohtani being on the mound today is way fucking cooler. Like the fact that just out of nowhere, like I knew he was getting ready to pitch again, but just out of nowhere is on the mound and Dutch, like I could see it on your face. Like you're just like, whatever about it.
No, I like Ohtani. I like Ohtani. I'm just saying, like, it's to me, it's kind of crazy how people think that Orlando didn't get fleeced. You know what I mean? Like they gave up too much for Desmond Baines. And for Wham to come out here and be an Orlando Magic fan, and to know more about Desmond Baines than any one of these motherfuckers in the chat.
Bro, it's just good to hear both sides. It's okay to have somebody have a different opinion.
No, for sure. I'm just like,
but what I can tell you is the trade is a lot better for both fucking teams than the Rafael Devers trade or the fucking Luka trade.
I don't know.
What the fuck are those teams doing? This is a trade where, like, at least, even though y'all disagree, there's an argument to be. That's a trade. This was a trade, right? We look at some of these. How are you going to send your 3-time All-Star off right after you sweep the Yankees and just get back 1 game above 500, and you're in a playoff race?
What did they get for him though?
Nothing, bro. A few pitchers. I guess Hicks is probably the best pitcher they got, but like they didn't really need pitching. And Rafael Devers, like
Boston doesn't need pitching,
and not over Rafael Devers in their lineup. No.
I think Rafael Devers is good, but I don't like they got a lot of fucking draft picks too. But it's their draft picks in the MLB is not the same as the NBA draft picks.
Not even close to being the same because
these draft picks that the Grizzlies just got is fucking ridiculous compared to what the fuck the Boston Red Sox got. So I can't.
Unless you're talking like a first round in MLB don't really mean shit compared to like other sports because it's like
I'd rather get like prospects that I already seen, you know what I'm saying, in the minors and shit like that. I'd rather get like a prospect guy, somebody that I expect to have, success in the natural bigs than the hope to have somebody that's good.
I honestly have a feeling that, like, I don't know why. I just feel like the talent level is going to increase here. We're going to start seeing, because I feel like, especially in the NBA, it kind of took a step back.
I know, Mills, you got him stuck, bro. He'll blame me.
Was that the first one, Mills? Nah, man. Hey, all right. Hey, what you want to talk about? All right, you know what we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about your girl. How about Me Bounce? Hey, they came out with a whole fucking.
Dutch Shaw, she got a triple double yesterday and wanted to come up here and give her a shout out.
Yeah, it says she did get a triple double, first triple double for her, so props to her. But she got a new word for her, me bounds. Instead of rebounds, it's me bounds because she's always shooting and missing her own shit, so they're me bounds. That shit is hilarious.
Am I supposed to play the thing that says me bounds?
Yeah, they had a little. She had a little something to say. She's always talking.
Angel, I'm just going to get straight to it. You shat all over the court tonight. You had more turnovers than field goals made once again. You went 2 for 7 with 3 turnovers and had just 4 points. And you had 5 rebounds to pad your rebound stats. And you were out there trying to stat pad down 30 in the fourth quarter, but you're so trash that you couldn't even do that and managed to score 0 points in garbage time. And tickets were going for $3 tonight. I think you owe everyone a refund for what we witnessed out there. I could have bought a coffee instead of watching whatever the hell that was. Do you have any damn shame, Angel? Thank you.
$3 is actually a fair price because everyone knows without Caitlin Clark, nobody cared about tonight's game. Caitlin Clark runs this league, and we still managed to get clapped up by 30 even without her playing. Thank God she didn't play, or else we might have lost by 50. But I don't sell tickets. I sell victimhood. So the reason we lost tonight is because of racism. Caitlin Clark mocked me when I traveled, and that's very racist. That's why we lost tonight.
And that's why I usually watch things before Dutch plays them.
I
That was
sell
so lazy.
victimhood.
That was the laziest
I
AI
sell-
we played.
I sell victimhood. Hey, I didn't watch the whole fucking thing, but shout out to Kong, so he sent that one in. That was hilarious.
Out the car.
Kong's got walking the thin line, huh?
That was so lazy. That was lazy AI. Lazy AI. That was I
There's
didn't laugh one time.
There's
for
a
that.
lot of the other person.
And
bro.
I like to laugh, Dutch. I like to laugh, and I didn't laugh one time in that one.
That was pretty funny, bro. It's pretty funny. Bro.
Did you laugh, Wham?
Nah, I liked it a little bit. I liked the victimhood part. That was funny.
Yeah.
Did you laugh?
Did I laugh? I mean, AI is hard to me to laugh at fake shit. I like actually storytelling.
They fucking got me. Apparently, I need a green card to vlog in this country. They said I'm getting shipped back to fucking Mexico. I'm not even from Mexico.
I kind of.
I think
That's what AI should be used for.
I don't even think that's funny. But the funniest thing on that is that they trying to handcuff his shoulder. Like, what the fuck is you handcuffing his shoulder for? Like,
He said, "I'm not even from Mexico."
yeah, nah, I fuck with Mexico though too. And then he went straight to Hong Kong. If y'all know where that's at, he went straight to Hong Kong. He's like, yeah, out of pocket boy. But nah, man, shout out to the people though, bro. I think AI is definitely taking over the world, bro. I just want to say the funniest shit is those Trump AI songs, bro. Those
That's definitely one of those.
Those bitches are hilarious, dog. Especially I seen one with Elon Musk and like they just got the randomest shit. And there was one with Putin, all jacked up, all strong, looking all hella cool. I was like, whoever fucking like this, they like Putin. This is like a pro Putin. It's just funny ass shit, bro. Shout out to my people though. Shout out to Jimmy in the back.
Yeah, Jimmy's in the back. Billy's in the back. Still got wake up and get money. That's why I've been bringing people on and keeping it moving because we gotta roll, man. We got a lot to get to still.
Oh, speaking. All right. Well, while we wrap up with baseball, here's someone I do appreciate. LA's finest. A lot going on in LA, and Kershaw just wanted to, make it be known. There's I don't know. There's some weird shit going on. Where some baseball, they have to wear gay shit for a fucking week or something, or a day. What is it? Gay?
Are you just staying on it right now? Can we not talk about anything that is?
Oh, can you stop fucking being?
Hey, the Rangers were the only team that didn't have it. I'm just saying, bro. I got bets to get to. I don't give a fuck about this politics stuff that you're trying to touch on right now.
This picture, I want to see this.
I don't see it. Oh, picture. That's what I needed.
Look, So, what was the statement of this, Ram?
Yeah. You got to fill me in. So they making them wear like gay pride patches or some shit.
I guess, yeah. Then I seen
that's crazy.
A lot of people were showing Clayton Kershaw love because he wrote like the real meaning, I guess, of the rainbow.
I don't know what the real meaning is, rainbow. What's
the real
that?
meaning according to what, bro? God damn it! Why?
To the Bible. It's on his hat. It's like a Bible verse next to the rainbow because his hat. I guess the LA Dodgers shit had a fucking rainbow on it.
That's why we smoke so much weed. That's why I always have a third one rolled.
Let me look that shit up, bro. That shit sound cool.
Yeah, you don't have the picture?
Interesting.
Oh, gotcha. I don't have the picture. Or do I give a fuck about this whole conversation?
Oh, get the fuck out of here, man. Fucking. This fucking guy. We're gonna talk about this, and he acts like he fucking lame.
All right, so yeah, it looked like it was a Bible passage there, not during Pride, and so it was a LA in a rainbow, basically.
Yeah, is the rainbow inside the LA logo. But then right next to it, he had a fucking Bible verse right next to it, right?
So I guess, yeah, it was
always like Clayton.
Yeah, something stitched in right there. Yeah, it's Genesis 9:12 through 16, and that, I mean, shit. Listen, bro, if you going all the way to Genesis, bro, you quoting Genesis, you quoting some like beginning of time type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this, let there be light. You know that type shit. So
he's trying to tell you the rainbow don't stand for fucking gayness. Is what he's trying to tell you. Touchdown in the building. Go ahead.
Nah, shout out to that, man. We could get the people. I think this is one thing that we do on this show that I think that's kind of underrated. Is we kind of give our own perspective and shit like this. And I think whenever you're able to be expressive like he's doing right there, you're gonna always find somebody to get backlash. No offense to my boy Cab, but obviously this is a different type.
Bro, you do what you want. Talk about it. Dutch told that line, bro. Like, and it is what it is. It just makes me uncomfortable. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like when Dutch and I talk, what?
Fucking pussy, man. Oh, don't talk about this.
Bro, it's not about me, you motherfucker. It's about our channel. It always has been. It's not about.
You can't talk about fucking. You can't talk about a baseball player having a rainbow hat on his hat with a Jesus.
I don't know, bro. I don't know the rules. I don't fucking make them. I don't live in that world.
But I'm just saying, I think that's kind of what the point is too, though. That's the point I think that he's trying to make too. Like, if I put something right here, I'm gonna get an uproar because it's not out of the program. Like, we could talk about gay shit all the time. It's just that when it's something that's against the agenda, no offense to Cab, but I'm just saying it does make niggas.
You don't gotta keep saying that, bro. I don't like.
No, I'm just saying.
And it's already Pandora's box has been opened.
We all gotta start the show. No offense to Cab.
Stop fucking making Dutch. Look. If you want my opinion on it, I don't give a fuck, bro. If I was fucking. Like, I genuinely don't get fucking put the rainbow shit up or don't put it up. I don't fucking care. Genuinely just don't fucking tell me what it's always been. I don't want anybody to tell me what to do. I don't give a fuck what other people do, bro.
It's a perfect segment. Let's play this last video and get to our guys. Only in Florida. The last video. Only in Florida, guys.
Jason Bathurst from 43 from Davenport. This is our human trafficking and prostitution, folks. He's charged with offering to commit. This Jason Bathurst, okay? When he walks in, you think, well, I have set up a deal with an ugly woman. And I think you would all agree that this guy's an ugly woman, right? This is what you really get when the makeup comes off. This is Jason Bathurst. Now I want you to think about this a minute, okay? You decide that you're going to hook up with a woman. She comes in and she's already uglier than a mud fence, right? And then as you start to engage, you find out, hey, this dudette is a dude and look what he really looks like. Yeah, he looks like he should have been in a Scarface movie someplace. I don't know. This is what's happening. People think they're getting this, and many times they're getting a really bad guy. So this is the before and after, you know. When you find them in the bar at night, you know, you try to...
Bro,
he tried to explain how he got down in that fucking well and was told to put the lotion on the skin, bro. He thinks we haven't seen Silence. That motherfucker thinks we haven't seen Silence of the Lambs, bro. He was trying to defend himself somewhere. He kept going.
Oh man, Florida, bro.
This is uglier than a mud fence.
He's like, you go to the bar and you have a couple drinks. You know, one thing leads to another.
It is kind of long, but at the end, though, it's hilarious because he says something about like a roll that you want to chew off your arm instead of see her or some shit. And then
bro,
it's fucking hilarious, bro. Only in Florida, man.
That wasn't AI. That's why
I kept thinking that, man.
That's why that's fucking funny because he's really coming off the dome inspiration. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's crazy to think that you have to even question that, right? Like, because the whole time we watched it, I was like borderline thinking, like, could it be AI? Like, it could be, and we wouldn't fucking know. That's what's wild about that shit, right? Like,
yeah, man,
Who
we got
we got backstage?
Billy, Jimmy.
throw him in,
Let's
bro.
go. 10:30. Let's go. We still got to talk about the NBA too. All right, let's get to it. We're gonna go back to back here. Billy came in and then left, and came in and left. Right? He ain't been back there the whole time.
No, he's been back there for a long time.
Billy, the motherfucking kid, Jersey's finest. Let's go.
Yeah, hit the like button. And yo, I haven't even retweeted on X yet. Everybody go retweet, hit the like button, share it, man. We're still vibing out. We'll be hanging out a little extra because we got the whole gang rolling through. More bets.
That's only 10:30. We're good. Let's go.
Yeah, Billy the motherfucking kid. Let's go, baby.
Regulators! But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
You didn't mention kneecap.
Olaf.
Billy.
I got two plays today. One in the NBA, one in the MLB. NBA play. I got to spin the block for this one. One of the tickets I lost in the last game was the over. I like the over 224.5. I like the over. I think this is going to be the highest scoring game of the series. With that being said, I mean, you could take the Oklahoma City team total over. I think there's multiple ways that could cash, but I like the over just in general in the game, 224.5. And then in the MLB, we got Ohtani back. I don't know how long he's pitching. I heard it's only one inning. The K line is set at 1.5 at plus money. I feel like that's a trap. But Ohtani used to be the king of the Nerfies. So we're right back on that FanDuel Nerfie special, plus 133, no runs first inning, Padres, Dodgers.
I think Ohtani is one of the best run supported pitcher they have though. When he did I haven't pitched it, but I think he's going to be one of those better guys though. So it is scary, but I agree. The Nerfie is calling me too, bro. It's calling me too. Shout out to my guy Billy. What you think? What you like in the finals, my dog? What you like in the final? You said the over?
Yeah, I like the over. The player props are a little bit hard. Like I kind of like the Naismith over 1.5 3-pointers, but that's getting kind of juiced out of the gazills. But I feel like this isn't one of those type of games that I want to be loading up on a bunch of player props. Like the bookies are kind of smart. It's game 5 of the series. They got a lot more information about the rotations and stuff like that. And like all the lines are like really, really high. Like the Shea's at 34.5, for example. Like that's the absolute peak. At that point, I'm just going to bet for the 40 plus.
Yeah, not for sure. You might as well.
You got to look on tonight's game, Wham Bam, or are you gonna wait till later?
No, I gotta look. One thing about this finals is that every home team is covered for that. You know what I'm saying? No, you straight. Shout out to Presidential Mind Kings. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, both teams last game, Indiana covered the first half. They covered the first half again in the game 3. OKC covered both first halves. Even though they lost that first game, even though they lost that game, they still was able to cover. So it's kind of interesting seeing how these teams has been able to start off. And I'm going right back to that. I think OKC comes out and wins this first half. Maybe not the first quarter, though. Maybe not the first quarter, but the first half, I think they will be able to figure it out and come and win by double digits. Now, the thing is that they did the trick move on the Pacers, and Pacers was winning them in the whole game. Now they came back and win that game down the stretch there. SGA went fucking crazy. They finally started calling those calls, though. So as much as they don't like us talking about the refs, Dutch, you know what I'm saying? I know they like when we talking about the refs now, you know what I'm saying? Because this is where it matters the most. No Scott Foster today. He coming back soon, though, y'all. And I think this is a Game 7 series. I think every home team is going to win from here on out. And I'm just going to take the first half in these next 3 games. I think the first half home team is probably the way we're just going to have to take these next 3 games. And that's how we get to the money here. So, OKC first half, that's good money.
I like it. We'll talk a little more NBA Finals. We'll get our guy here. We're about to bring on here now his prediction as well as Game 5 of the. I believe it's Game 5 of the Stanley Cup too as well. Surprising. No, Game 6, right? Game 6. Yeah, because this Game 5 just happened. Let's go though. Let's go to Canada, man. We've been all around the states. Let's cross the border into Canada to get the motherfucking bag. Our guy, find him Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Betting with the bag, 12 p.m. Eastern time, 9 a.m. out here on the fresh side. And every Medicate Monday right here on Pub Sports Radio, our guy Jimmy, the motherfucking bag.
It was all a dream.
Fellas, what is good? Happy Medicate Monday to all of you guys. Great to see you. Wham Bam, I hope you're still listening. Much love to you. And the Brizzy, Dutch, Daby, thank you for having me. Great to see all the cappers in the chat. Another week begins, man. What a battle we face. Fuck, man.
It's always like one of those things when you're, and I know you get it because you've been running hot. Sometimes, like if there's ever a day you do take off, it's kind of nice, but it's like, I don't know. You never want to stop, but you always want to feel good. And fuck, man, I had a great week and I lost yesterday, and I'm like, God damn it, I have to win today. It don't matter how good you do. You have to keep winning, and that's what's fucking crazy. There's never an end to it.
Well, I got crushed on Friday, so I was going for the week sweep. Basically, there's one show where I lost vig, but it's basically going for my 8th straight winning show. I lost vig on the Friday before, and then I got crushed on Friday. So that was, Thunder first quarter, first half. CFL went poorly for me. Like it was. My thing when I take a couple days off, which I have, it's from hammering the board, I lose that edge of attack mode, attack. But you know what? I like this whole process. Honestly, I like the situation I'm in right now. I like coming on here on Monday. I smoke a little, sit here with you guys, and I begin talking with you guys, looking at you guys with the camera stack going, okay, sharpen up that fucking buck knife and let's get ready to go. Don't sit here and be passive, and so sometimes, I like this whole thing. I come on here, I prepare. As soon as this show's over, I spend all day on tomorrow's card. I don't care about today. And then I try to create a situation where I can, because now I can't go to sleep when I have action. So I can actually go to sleep tonight. So I'm going to try to go to sleep, as early as I possibly can, sleep for as long as I can, because we go to, I don't want to say war because it's such a bullshit term. What the fuck do I know about war? But we a lot is on the line and we attack the board. And this is where it starts. Starts with you guys here. I start revving up and I feel it right now. I swear to God, but 20 minutes ago, I was like, but now I'm like, just being out here with you guys, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to grind and grind. But I was telling everybody, the reason why I have been succeeding, it's simple. It's 8 hours of prep, a 4-hour show. There's 12 hours I just put in the card. And I can't do that on my own on the weekends when I'm, being a dad. So thank you for having me. I'm pumped up just being here with you guys, man.
Yeah,
everybody in the chat, man. I was looking at it as I'm rolling up one last plane with you guys, man. Thank you guys for rocking with us. Glad Jimmy, Wham, Billy are here. Dutch, man. Everybody. Some people were still weighing in about what we were talking about earlier, man. Wham's right though, man. It's good to have a platform and a show where we get high together. This is the sesh, man. That's what it's all about, is to to be here a little longer. I don't know what to say, man. I love being here with you guys.
Yeah, that's Jimmy. I seen that picture of the little man and you at the racetrack session. That was dope, bro. That was good shit.
It's fun.
Should have taken one with the other little men like Razor did.
It's fun.
Did you see that? We started off the show with Razor and his boys.
Yeah, it's dope, man.
It's
He genuinely. That genuinely looks like more kids. Fine.
Those are all his kids. He's family.
I swear to God, it's shit to me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
He was
His
holding
energy.
like his kids too, though. He
Yeah,
was
I was
holding.
like, bro, that's a classic. I'm sitting this shit. You literally
Oh,
arm around
summer
like
vacation hold right there. He's summer vacation dad mode.
the older kids like, I'm not fucking that close to my dad. You know how they are when they start getting older. I'm like, don't put your arm around me, Dad. You know, it's a perfect family picture, man. Perfect family picture. Shout out to Chris Mack. Got Big Daddy Boom in the building. AM. A lot of real ones holding us down. Be sure to run up the likes. We're going to talk a little more NBA Finals and a little more Stanley Cup. We got Would or Would It edition on deck, and then we will get up out of here and enjoy the rest of our Monday.
Yeah, and I'll just let you guys know what I'm betting. We don't got to do a rundown of it. I'll just tell you the bet.
And we do have to wake up and get money as well. I forgot. We were supposed to start the show off with that, but we'll get to that as well. I believe it's in baseball.
Yes.
Baseball. NBA. Billy came on, gave us the over. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. I didn't really like hearing that. I wanted to hear Wham Bam's opinion on that, but he did give us the first half, Oklahoma City Thunder. He's been on Indiana a little bit first half here, so like an OKC. I do think OKC first quarter, first half is a look. I can tell you I don't believe this game is where a game where I want to be on Indiana. Kong is on Indiana plus 9.5. I feel like game 4 was a punch in the gut, for Indiana backers. And I feel like it's going to kind of run over and confidence is going to be high for Oklahoma City. I feel like they could be down 3-1 right now, and they know that. And they somehow came out and even covered the game there in game 4. But with everything going their way and everything going the complete opposite for Indiana there in that fourth quarter. But really, realistically, got outplayed and probably should be going back to OKC 3-1. But props to them for winning that fourth game. And I think the momentum carries over, and I think it's going to be the toughest physicalist game for Indiana. I really do. I was leaning here more towards the under. I didn't like hearing Billy say over because I think this is going to be the most grimy game that we see. Because Oklahoma City, I think they have to win this game, and I do believe they will. I think this is going 7. I think Indiana wins in 6, wins game 6, and then OKC handles business at the house. But tonight is going to be a game where I think the physicality is going to be at an all-time high here in this matchup. So I lean under here. I wanted to go team total under on Indiana Pacers, but it's low. It's kind of low, man. And 3 out of these 4 games have went under this number 224.5. But the only game going over this total is game 2 when the writing was kind of on the wall after Indiana, stealing game 1. That was kind of an easy bet to just know that Oklahoma City was going to blow them out. So I'm interested to hear your total perspective, and then if you do have a side in this game. But I was thinking under 224.5 was the look here, which is not really where I usually lay. I don't really like betting unders. So what do you think, Jim?
Well, I think that games 3 and 4 is not a punch in the gut to the Pacers. They are. We all thought
Game 4 was. Game 3 was it? Game 4 was, in my opinion. Go ahead.
But I combined them. So I don't care. Like the 2 games in Indiana, the final game, punch in the gut. Look, they were huge dogs at home, and they could have won that basketball game. They were in control of that basketball game, could have won that basketball game. There's no reason not to be confident. I know that some sites say that the Pacers are a public dog. Action has them at 67% of tickets, 62% of the cash. The board at Wager Talk has them at 53% of the tickets and 58% of the cash. Honestly, when the line... I thought that I was so excited to see the opening line, as I imagine we all are. And when I saw 9.5 instead of the 11, I thought that was a sign that the Pacers, were very live here. And I had it queued up an hour ago because I know this is going to be 9 in probably about half an hour across the board. And I actually had the Pacers plus 9.5 queued up, and I didn't pull the trigger. I was like, you know what? I want to sit with this longer and hear what everybody has to say. And I don't, there's nothing that the Thunder have done in this series to make me believe they should be this big of a favorite in every game. And then I can't get past that. I understand they're coming home now, but if I was the Pacers, I would be coming into Oklahoma City expecting to win this basketball game and not fearful of anything that the Thunder do, especially in crunch time. And watching more ISO ball from Shea at crunch time, man, it's just, this is not a juggernaut Thunder team. But I did not have the ability to press the button and make a bet on the Pacers. I mean, the one thing that's happened for this series for all of us is there's the outlier quarter in the first half. And so I'm 4 for 4 fading that situation, whether it be a very high scoring quarter, a very low scoring quarter, whatever it is, you just take the opposite. It's just been, I've never seen live betting as easy with the total. You know, you get the 68-point quarter, you know, you just move live on the under. You get a 45-point quarter, you know, you move live on the over. With all said and done, though, the 34.5 points for Shea, I mean, that's a ridiculous number. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, I would like to bet under that. You know, I don't know if like I got to walk to pick up Ella today, and I'm gonna, you know, there's things I want to do in this series. I understand that, you know, that going back game 5, like, is this the blowout type situation? I don't see why it would be. I really don't. I don't see why this is Thunder by 20, Thunder dominating, you know. I thought that
Indiana just had him against the wall, Jim. Excuse me, but they just had him. They just had him foot on throat. Outplayed him for 3 quarters and choked in the 4th quarter. And Oklahoma City shot 18%. 18% from 3-point line. In Indiana. Indiana was clearly the better team all of a sudden until that 4th quarter.
And Benedict Mathurin was point shaving, so we got to throw that in there.
That was crazy. Scotty was on the whistle. Whatever happened, right? But at the end of the day, Indiana didn't go up 3-1. And to me, they lost the series with that game. So that is the reason to go into Oklahoma City and be a little bit, maybe not as locked the fuck in as I have been on these boys.
That's why I like the over, bro. I feel like they're going to be desperate tonight. Of like, this isn't one of those type of games where you're walking the ball up the court. Like, you're trying to get all the fast break points possible. There was a lot of meat left on the bone in that last game. Like, there could have been a lot more scoring. Like, if you're Indiana tonight, I mean, you're going to have to lay it out on the line. And if you're Oklahoma City tonight, you got to lay it out on the line because you're going back to fucking Indiana in the next game. So I don't know, man. I just feel like this creates a high pressure over situation where there's just going to be a lot of scoring.
I mean, yeah, it does make sense. I'd like the over more in this game, but I just feel like this is the one where Oklahoma City just has to lock them down. And I do think Indiana kind of knows they fucked themselves.
There's no way the Thunder go through a whole entire game scoring 1 3-pointer again.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Hey, bro, I just can't believe that, you know, like, they didn't play good at all in Indiana, and to win that game, they won the series in my opinion.
Indiana didn't play well in game 1.
Yeah, but Indiana's a dog. Indiana's a dog. Like, everything was working out into my exactly how I thought it would until that fucking 4th quarter happened. And then now it just, to me, the whole fucking series switched. Maybe I'm overreacting, Jim, you know, but in my opinion, they lost the series there, and I think they know that in the back of their mind. And this is coming from someone who you know is really high on Indiana from the start, and you know, people have been kind of, you know, on my ass about it, but they could show up here tonight. This series, I don't think this series is over by any means. I think Game 7 is a whole other game. I'm capping it game by game now because Indiana fucked up in Game 4. Simple. Game 5 is a whole other animal team now. Now it's back to almost like Game 2 mentality. I think Oklahoma City makes easy work of these boys tonight. The more we talk about it, the more I like the first half of the game and probably the side over the total. What do you think about the total here, Jim?
Well, one thing just very quickly on the side is I would be on the opposite. If this goes back to OKC in Game 7, it could be an absolute bloodbath. I would need to bring in Operation Garcia in for that because I think it would just be a bloodbath. It's just Game 7s are just too hard on the road team, in my estimation, of the years I've been watching. That would be the game where I would be heavy on the Thunder, regardless of how the Pacers win in Game 6.
Right.
My only thing to say against that, and I agree, you know, I understand completely where you're coming from, but this is a young Oklahoma City team. Game 7, pressure on them. I think it could be a little tougher, but we shall see.
It's a good point that they've never won. That just game 7 at home. I mean, I've seen it so often. Just the bloodbath in basketball. It doesn't happen in other sports quite as much as I've seen it in basketball. But I hear what you're saying. For the total here, I honestly, the 4-0 live betting this series on totals is just been so easy. So what's the only way we can't live bet the total here is that there's 2 55-point quarters. Every single game, there's been either a 45-point quarter in the first half or a 65 to 70-point quarter, and we just wait for that to happen. I understand why these totals have all gone under. I know it was a sharp over last game, and it looked like that was going to cash easily. So I think that at this point, there were a lot of pro gamblers when I started in Costa Rica, and every time I'd run into a pro gambler down that was just living in Costa Rica and was very rich professional gambler, I would really hammer questions on them. And one of the things that would keep coming back to me was that in the NBA finals, as the playoffs go further, they do less. The idea for them was that the lines are getting too tight. So at that point, you can bet situationally on sides, but they're like the information. They have so much information now, the models and the books, that the totals are going to be tighter than anything you've ever seen. And that was they all said that to me. So they all said that it's the regular season they attack heavier. As the playoffs go on, they sort of kind of bounce back. So, I mean, this total seems exactly where I'd put it. All the totals have been put too high to begin with, and then they've been going under, and now it's just sharpening up. So I won't give a pregame look on the total, and I know that sucks, but it's 4-0, just waiting for the outlier in the first half. And I'm going to do that. And the only way that we don't get one is if it's like 57 points are scored in the first quarter and 57 points are scored in the second quarter, which has not happened once. If you see a 68-point second quarter, you bet the under. I bet the under last game at the 8-minute mark of the first quarter, 239.5. And they called a timeout. The teams weren't in foul trouble. That's the only if both teams are in the bonus, you can't live bet an under. You have to wait till the end of the corner because that's the only rule for me with unders. If both teams are in the bonus or about to be in the bonus, but they weren't close to the bonus, there'd been a ridiculous amount of points scored. And 239.5, I mean, that's nuts. You're getting 13 points. I knew the Sharps were on the over and I didn't care. So that's all I'm doing with it. And I don't mean to be boring with it, but I'm going to wait. Live bet it.
I like it. NBA, there we go. And nothing from you in the NBA, Cap?
You're muted.
No. I know Billy gave out his stuff. Wham, did you already give out yours too?
Yeah, I got more plays, but we're going to have to break that down on the OG show. But for sure, best bet is OKC first half, man. I think, like I said, both teams been covering at the house first half. Give me OKC -6.
Big Scott on Pacers money line. Big Scott pulling out those big ass balls, let him dangle.
Oh,
Pacers money line plus 330. I like seeing that if you're a Pacers backer. I mean, Kong's Klips. Is Kong going to be on the money line tonight, or is he just straight on the?
He gave the 9.5 out, but I don't know. We shall see. That game 4 just fucking, maybe it's lingering with me, but
I think it should be a confidence builder for you. Honestly, I don't know why. Like, you guys have been fucking awesome in this series. You guys have stepped up to every challenge. You guys should have won those 2 games at home. The Thunder shouldn't have won their. I guess that was a huge shot at the buzzer and Pacers coming back. But that's the reason why I almost bet the Pacers 2 hours ago. Like, I literally had it queued up, and I was like, yeah. Why? I don't see why there's no situational reason to me that the Thunder should be this big of a favorite.
It's just the feeling of you had them. The dog had him on the ropes, and you didn't put him away. And now you let the bully back up, and probably gonna beat your motherfucking ass. That's just the way it works, So we shall see, though. Maybe they can put him back down on the ground and knock him out this time. But I think they had their chance. But we're definitely going to see tonight. Cap, before we get to the Stanley Cup, we got a beautiful hockey game, I believe, tomorrow night. Let's get. You want to wake up and get some motherfucking money? Oh my God.
You muted, dog. You muted. You have been muted this whole time.
Fuck, man. So I wasn't muted. I still am, or I'm not.
No, you're good.
All right, man. Yeah, I can give it out real quick, man. We don't gotta take a lot of time on it. I took the first 5 over 4 at plus 103 in the Boston-Seattle game. You know, sometimes when you get gutted with the team in certain situations, you might like to look at that team to respond in kind. Again, it is wild that the Red Sox traded him at this situation right after getting one game over 500, right? They're 37-36. They're not out of it by any means. Crazy. I don't know if the Red Sox respond. If they do, it'll be at the plate. You know, Giolito had a great game last game, and I did expect him to have some positive regression. But with this total sitting where it's at, I had to take a shot at the over 4. I think Logan Gilbert probably is going to go 6 or 7, maybe give up 2, maybe give up 3. But all I need is 2 or 3 from him, and then I'll get the rest off Giolito here. So first 5 over Boston, Seattle. It's 4 plus 103.
Love it. I love it. And you're coming off a nice weekend of baseball. What was the weekend? What was the weekend MLB?
The weekend? What are you talking about? I'm back in the green on the season, which is nice, man. It took me a lot of work to get here, but last week was by far the best week I've had, man. A lot of plus money props. I've been sticking with them, and a lot of the players that I've been going at in certain situations and hadn't made money on had finally panned out. Shout out to Brandon Marsh. He really hit big for me. But yeah, last week was huge, man. Just got to keep it rolling here. 10-2 last week on the bets that I made, and most of them were plus money. So actually all of them but 2.
All right, 10-2 and 10 of them being plus money. Lovely. Keep it up, my dude. Cheshire Cat in the building. Good to see you, my man. Irish King holding us down, giving out the Mariners first 5, minus 1.5 there, laying the big number early. Before we get to our guy Jimmy here with the breakdown on the Stanley Cup, Billy, did you have anything on the ice tonight?
Nah, nothing on the ice tonight. Just got the Ohtani prop action there, nerfy. I really wanted to bet the fucking K prop, but it's just like I'm not about to bet a K prop on somebody that hasn't pitched in 2 years. However, I do think that the goal for Ohtani, from what I was reading, was just eat up an inning for us. Of like they're not asking him to be striking people out like it's the fucking Angels 2 years ago and they couldn't get anybody in, like any fans in the stands. This is more of like a bullpen type of a game where, just get the 3 outs, 3 up, 3 down, and we'll bring somebody else in. Get ready to bet.
I like it. Shout out to Joshua Alexander in the building. Good to see you, my man. BJ in the building. Good to see you. He did drop his best bet in MLB, I believe, earlier. I'm loaded, bro. But I appreciate you dropping the knowledge.
Bro, I'm not going to finish the 3rd joint for the first time. This weed, man, shout out to this bud right here. This bud is fucking strong. Strongest I've had that I've been sitting here smoking in a minute. I'm too high right now.
Holly triple-double. Too high. Get the fuck out of here. Holly triple-double. I love it. Not tonight. I don't know, Cheshire. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Caruso, Lou Dort, I think it would be auto-locked tonight. I think we're going to see Lou Dort, Caruso's best game tonight. We shall see, though. We shall see. Jimmy the Bag. Let's talk a little NHL. Kind of like I believe we kind of were both in the same boat on a Friday.
Dutch, you do not get to put yourself in quote unquote the same boat. You've made one NHL bet this year.
Okay, look, you try so hard, you don't even let me finish. I went 0-3 in the NBA game with my reads, my money line, my team total over, and Indiana Pacers with the points. Okay, so I know Jimmy had a rough night in that hockey game as well, I believe it was, or even maybe in that Indiana game. So I'm just saying we're in the same boat Friday. It wasn't good for us. He mentioned he didn't have a good week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went 0-3 on Friday. I literally was looking at a 3-0 day, Jim. I was like, I'm going 3-0, and all of a sudden it went, okay, you're going 2-1, and then it went to 0-3. Just like it was disgusting. Everything impossible could have happened with a 17 fucking point fourth quarter. But it is what it is.
I couldn't believe watching Mathurin miss those free throw shots. I didn't. It's just
it looked like he didn't even try.
it was very tricky. It was tough to watch. So many people had so much on the line, and seeing him fumble around at the free throw line was disappointing. Disappointing for him.
Right. And he's a Canadian too, right? Fellow
Yeah.
Canadian. Someone loves that guy. And I'm high on the kid, and he's been great the last 3 games. He's improved each time, so it's hard for me to be hard on him. But definitely would have liked to at least cover the fucking spread, considering it was my bigger bet. But hey, it is what it is. Jim, Edmonton. When they go back to Edmonton, expecting them. I honestly almost laid the 1.5 plus 200. It was kind of just out of a bet of being pissed off from the night before on Friday. And there's nothing to bet on Saturday except for hockey for me. I stayed off of it. I just decided, you know what, just recover for the 2 days and let's win it on Monday. I'm glad I did because I turned it on. It was 2-0 Florida. It was kind of a surprising game to me. Watching Edmonton not really do much until late. I don't want to say they didn't do much, but they didn't put anything on the board until late. So I talked to Bobano about it. He expected a really kind of momentum performance. As I watched game 4, I was like, they got the momentum now, right? After winning in overtime. I was wrong. I'm pretty sure you're on the Oilers pretty good there. What do you think here about game 6? Do they go back to Florida? Do they bring it home? Do they take it back to Edmonton, or is it a wrap, Jim?
A lot of people that I respect that have been watching the series as close as I have or closer, they're like, they keep saying to me, as if I've counted, but they keep saying, don't count out Edmonton in game 6. Like, and I find it surprising that, what we're watching because the Oilers can't get the puck out of their own zone. And it's the biggest problem that I've seen, for a team that I have not a big future, but a future that will, help the bankroll. In game 4, Edmonton made clean exits 26 out of 53 attempts. That if you can't get out of your zone, 49.5, you have no chance. You have absolutely no chance. I mean, the puck possession is everything, and it's everything for Edmonton. It's not everything from Florida because we've seen Marchand. We've seen, the idea of being face-off ready. I'm watching Marchand explode out of each face-off. I mean, it's a pretty easy lesson for young hockey players to see what he's doing. It's funny because I said before game 5, I was like, Marchand keeps getting the puck in all these favorable situations. He's getting all the puck luck. And I have to eat my words. What he did in game 5 was spectacular. And if he's going to be that confident and that incredible, and the Oilers can't get it out of their zone, I'm very, very concerned. And just to compare, it's not like Florida's being that good, but Florida made clean exits on 26 out of 40. So Florida has 65%. But Florida knows that. Look how many Edmonton had to come out of their zone 13 more times than Florida did in that hockey game. Florida knows exactly what's going on. The Oilers defense is having trouble getting it out of their zone, and they get trapped back there. They make mistakes, and then Reinhart and Tkachuk and these guys are pouncing on them. They're pouncing on the mistakes that the Oilers make. We know one thing that's bothers me, and is that Florida just went through this last year against the same team. So they've gone through this. Okay, we need one more game to win the Stanley Cup. Oh, we didn't do it. All the pressure's on us, and then we do it in game 7. So I don't think, oh, this is the toughest game to win. We just watched them do that last year. So I'm impressed. This line's moving towards Florida. I imagine it continues to do so. And at this point, it's like optional misery. I have the future on the Oilers. I don't have to keep betting them each game. And then now, because I was telling everybody that this wasn't me. I'm in this deep. I'm going to go down with the ship. Now it feels like that for the first time. For the first time, it feels like game 6. I'd be like, okay, well, I've gone this far, so I'm going to go down with the ship. So I'm very uncomfortable with the situation. Florida's clearly been the better team in the Stanley Cup Final, so I've been wrong. I've been wrong about McDavid stepping up. He has 1 goal in this series. Now he hit the post. He's been excellent at times, but if this is a legacy type series, it's not going to shine. We're not going to look back fondly on it. So the question is, will McDavid and Draisaitl be the best 2 players on the ice by far in Game 6 in Florida for their legacies? And I can't sit here and tell you and all the Medicate Monday fans that, yes, that he will and they will. So, it's fuck. I don't know. They've been outplayed all series long. I've just been wrong. And so it's hard for me to sit back and go, well, Game 6, here's another try. Fuck, I just, but, this is the best 2 players in the world. And the second most important game of their life. I guess the most important was Game 7 last year. But I can't sit here and tell you that they're going to take care of business. But I do have hope seeing, AM, even my pops, who's watched every second of this, he's like, don't count him out in Game 6. He has the Panthers to win the Stanley Cup. But he's like, don't count him out in Game 6. So there's a lot of people believe that Edmonton can step up. It's very hard for me to do that watching every second of this. And painstaking. I fucking hate watching these hockey games. Being wrong on this level and this importance, watching Florida take the game towards Edmonton not being able to get the puck out of their fucking zone. It's not fun. It's not enjoyable. And I can't stand here at this point and tell you Oilers take care of business in Game 6. But I'm going to keep studying it, and I'll have a full cap tomorrow with Mr. Loshak but I have no action at this point, Dutch. And I feel like that gut punch that you talked about feeling in Indiana, I feel like this every fucking game. Every game. I mean, the Oilers have won 2 games in overtime. We know what happens in the second overtime period or late in overtime. Everyone's exhausted. It's a fluke goal. It's not. So this is being tough to watch. And then I've never been this confident. I've never not hedged when I could have hedged. And then it's just, not working in my favor. So I'm going to study it, keep working on it. And hopefully I can find an angle to trust the Oilers, but it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, man. It's been a crazy series. Very competitive, but 2 games have been pretty one-sided, and this last game was pretty scary considering it was one-sided on their home ice, right?
The fundamentals, Dutch, that's where Florida's beating them. So at this point, when you're seeing the Florida use all the fundamentals, you're like, okay, well, the only way we can win is if McDavid is the greatest player in the universe. And when you have to do shit like that, it's not.
The other guys seem to step up, though, right? There's Draisaitl.
I mean, he in the games that they've lost by margin, he's nowhere to be found. But he's a big body. He's such a great hockey player. And, I expect him to step up always, and he stepped up in overtime. He's a phenomenal hockey player. I don't mean to be negative, but we had the Game 3 where he didn't get a shot on goal, not even a shot attempt. I mean, that shit can't happen, So Justin McKelvey's Edmonton regulation in his pocket. BJ says the series over. I'm going to study it more, and I'd like and say Word says that this series was tough to call. Oilers win 6, then Panthers win in 7. I mean, if Oilers can win Game 6, that's the thing. Let me just say one last thing on the game, because BJ says Edmonton got the 2 as players. The Panthers are better as a team. Coaching is better, and goaltending is better. There is one thing that can happen, and this is a real legitimate thing that could happen, and we've seen him, is that Jeff Skinner can come in Game 6 and be spectacular. He's a sort of a guy, we've watched him do that sort of thing. When he's hot, he's hot. When he's not, he's not. If he allows an early goal, the Oilers are screwed. But his record in games 5, 6, 7 are unbelievable. 4 to 7. And now he's getting the chance to come back in. It's this new lease on life because Pickard allowed 5 goals. Skinner thought he was the reason the Oilers lose the Stanley Cup. Now Skinner gets another chance. And you know what happens when these athletes get another chance? They're like, oh, fuck. I cannot believe I've been given this opportunity. I'm not going to waste it. So I really think that's a possibility, that Skinner is absolutely spectacular in Game 6. And Skinner is the best player on the ice. I honestly think that's a legitimate avenue.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works, right? Guy gets put out because he got out with the 3 goals, right? And then this goalie comes, save the day, they win, gets the next start, and then shits the bed. Now it's redemption time.
And then he shits the bed because he's not ready to fucking really be the number one guy. So now you bring in the actual number one guy. That makes a lot of sense for the narrative.
It does, and so if this gets to Game 7, and it'll be before Medicate Mondays, all I can tell you, and I touch on chat, is it's the first period under 1.5. If this gets to Game 7, Edmonton, you guys will all hammer it. Get on it as early as you can because the sharps are going to hit it. People are going to hit it. It's going to go down. In Game 7s, the sticks are held so tight. It's very cautious, and so Game 7, first period under 1.5. And I'm not against taking that and betting that in Game 6. I don't think I will, but Game 7, if it goes there, you hammer the first period under 1.5. I'm saying it'll move 20 cents, 30 cents by the time it opens up. And I'm excited to cap it some more. I'm thankful for the opportunity to talk it out here with you guys, but I feel like the bully beat me up and I've got to show up at school again tomorrow. You know, that's how it feels.
Saturday. That's how I felt Saturday morning. So
that's how Jose feels right now with the Rafael Devers trade.
Yeah.
Do you see the NBA, Jim?
No. I had it queued up and I got cold feet on the Pacers plus 9.5. So again, the outlier quarter in the first half, and you don't have to wait again. I told you guys, if you're taking the under, you just have to wait till the start of the next quarter because the bonus will screw you. And if you want a live over and there's been low scoring and they're about to get into the bonus, you have to bet it right before the bonus, the live over. Other than that, just wait till the end of the quarter. I'll be doing that for sure. And I'm going to keep studying it today.
Wham Bam, my man. Nothing from you on the ice?
Man, no, I'm really I've been doing pretty good with live. I got in on Edmonton in that game where they won when they were down big in that game right before the goalie switch. So I did hop in on them. So I kind of want to hit it live. And I definitely will be on that first period under if we get to Game 7, like my guy said. I'm not gonna play around. I know when to take my guy serious here, and that's for sure. So yeah, I'm hoping that Edmonton does get back. And that we get a Game 7, so that's kind of what I'm hoping for, but nothing official.
More hockey, better, man. The longer before I have to go back and watch the fucking baseball and these fucking chicks out there that whatever they call the shit they're doing out there, man. Yeah, I don't know. They call it basketball, man. Shit, it's an attempt. It's an attempt. Some of them that. But yeah, well, that's for another day, Jim. You might not want to go down that hole with me. So
I'm loving capping WNBA, man.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's fun.
You watch it or you just cap it?
I watch. Well, I don't watch it for fun. I'm not like, hey, let's grab me a beer. Let's put on Fever Sun. But when I bet it, I watch the games.
I've never seen so many women with so many unattractive armpit. It's just like, what the fuck's going on there at the W? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it's getting a little bit better. Indiana Fever are probably the best team to watch. They got that little Sophie chick. But yeah, let's get to it. Jim,
what the fuck?
What? That was good. That was good.
That was good?
Yeah, that was good.
What was good?
I gave that chick props on Indiana Fever.
Okay.
You know?
I thought you meant your whole take on the WNBA just now was good.
I thought it was good as in it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that negative.
Oh.
That's what I was saying.
This was so as soon as we found out that it was official that Devers was traded, I messaged Jose. This is so, and all you've heard the Red Sox fans lamenting it, right? Every Red Sox fan's like, it's not that they traded him; it's that they could have got more for him. This was from Jose. It was, I am just a vessel. I have no soul. I am but a vessel.
My buddy who Slaughter dubbed as Silent Bob, I don't know if he's in the chat right now, but he sent me a text. He said he burned all his Red Sox stuff and some of it was like very expensive. He said I should have recorded it and sent it to you because his wife was getting a kick out of it.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I had a such and such bat that I broke and this thing that I shattered and I burned all my uniforms.
I wonder how did that make him feel?
Fuck. I've got to run. I've got to take Carter. Got to get him on his bike because we don't have the wife's got the wheels. So We gotta go pick up Ella Ola. Walk. We gotta fucking walk it. So I'll be thinking about basketball action, whether I make a move pre-flop. But thank you guys so much for having me. I'm very thankful to be part of Medicate Monday. Shout out to all cappers in the chat. Thank you guys for your support. And let's get this fucking money this week, man. Let's get this cash. Let's get back to, I got to get back to the winning ways. That Friday and the weekend took a lot out of me. So I'm ready to get back and fucking attack. Roll that shit, light that shit, smoke it.
It was all a dream.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, good drop too. That a baby
What
man.
are, ladies and gentlemen, before we get up out of here, I did want, Jimmy usually is pretty good at this one. So fortunately, we're out. We're going to get his opinion. But what are, ladies and gentlemen?
What's it titled?
What are, maybe mittens? Little chick?
In my truck, get it pushing 80, picking you up, and later maybe getting one kiss and going half crazy. Sounds like something I do.
Wham edition.
You know why I cut it?
Listen.
I want you guys to know what goes on through my mind, right? I don't like country music, so I didn't think anything of the music until I heard something about half in the song, and I was like, haha, half, because little person, right? And then I was like, oh, fuck the music, and then I stopped it. That's how it works. You like it? You like the inside Dutch?
Wait, what? Are you there, Wham?
I tried that with you, bro. The music, I didn't catch it until it said something about cutting something in half, and I was like, "Oh, little person music," like it registered there because of the half.
Yeah. Okay.
The half.
It was like a copyright. That's the reason why you cut it off, right?
Yeah, but I didn't get it until the song said the word half, and it was a midget.
No, I get it. No, I'll say this though. I got good detail, and I immediately say wood, and the reason why I say wood, this is the first midget I've seen that didn't have no ass. You play that back. She didn't have that much ass. She had like a normal proportion ass right there. That was actually quite appealing to me. So, yeah.
Let's see this.
My truck, get it pushing 80, picking you up, and later maybe getting one kiss and going half crazy. Sound.
Got a little cup, but hey, it wasn't that much ass right there. So shout out to her.
Midget ass.
Anyways,
they normally got that ridiculous BBL shit. You know?
He's like, hey, that ass fit that bitch. I'm a fuck. I want it. Oh man, that's hilarious, man. Hey man, after the show, drop your best bet, man. We're gonna start tracking the best bets in the comments below. Whoever the best bets, does a thing. We'll get an intro for him, man. And Cap came up with that as a good idea. So after the show, if you put a comment below, also let us know who's winning the game. It helps us through the algorithm. So anything y'all could do, a fucking emoji, a fuck you finger. We don't give a fuck. Do something. But I like the idea of putting your best bet in there, and we'll track it. The numbers show. We'll get that intro. You know what I mean? Wham Talk to him.
Yeah, man, y'all already know where to find me. I'll be back here Medicate Monday next Monday. Later on the day, Ski Show. Get live and direct there. Break down the props, over and unders, whatever we prefer there. We're going to go through it all. And shout out to the chat, man. We wouldn't do this without y'all. Shout out to Damo, Chris, Max, Sunset, Irish King, Collins Klips, our guy, Big Hundo, Mr. Heat. Appreciate our guy, Jimmy the Bag, coming through with the goods. Billy. And our guy in Mills, man. Mills, shout out to Mills. Keep talking about me being light skinned, man. Stop being colorist. Stop being a colorism, bro. Spreading that hate. You know what I'm saying, Mills? You got that old ass damn Pacers jersey on. Get your ass whooped today. You got elbow or on our test on your jersey, man. You know I'm coming for you, bro. I'll see you later, though, Mills. Shout out to the bro.
Hell yeah, bro. Everybody in the chat, like Wham said, we love you guys. Dutch, Wham, Mills, Kong, Stackzz, Jimmy. Razor, god damn, we brought a crew in today, man. Medicate Monday, you guys, you know what it is. Hit the like, share the video, go retweet on X if you can. Send it to somebody, man. We appreciate all you guys. That's about it, man. I'll say it.
Able A, Mr. Heat, Lil Domo, Joe Gomez, Sunset, Big Domo, all the real ones. You know the vibe.
Stay high.
Smoke weed every day.
Let's go.
flows unpredictable. You love it when we say we be pubbing this way. Every cab in the country boy, motherfucking fresh ships coming your way. And there's no intermission cause we dishing up games. So spark up and listen up. Not for the week and we not with the feed. If you're not a low bagger, stop and retreat. We gonna get you high, so high. So here we go. Never get it twisted. Pub Sports Radio.